Talk about it with Franges. Today we have two returning guests. For the third time, SnackTime TV's very own Francis Volpe and Nicky Smalls.
What's going on?
Yo,
Welcome back, guys.
I think we're alumni by now.
Absolutely.
I think
Three
we're
times. It's crazy.
Honestly, wait a second. This is like our junior year. We need one more.
We need
We're
like
seniors.
a plaque.
We'll be seniors on one more episode, and then we graduate, and we're alumni.
I like that. I like that.
Appreciate
Welcome
you
back.
having us back, bro.
Yo, every time we've had long conversations, great conversations. And this time we're going to do it again. So I'm honored to have you guys back.
No,
We've all grown since then. New studio.
New place. It's a new home. Like, you know what?
This guy's making a lot of money. His golden lighters for no reason. That's what happens when you have too much money. Man. You just don't know what to do with it.
You start buying golden lighters.
Buying shit.
Oh man, look at your sunglasses, bro. We talking about money out here. We're indoors. It's not the summertime. It's gloomy outside.
You got these bright lights on.
Yeah. Oh man, this guy's talking about wealth.
Yeah. Yo, but this you leveled up, bro.
I appreciate it.
I love this.
I appreciate
Spacious. You're no longer having to your home's your home.
it. Yeah.
I like.
You guys know, right? My first studio was my living
His
room.
bedroom.
Now we're at the Yonker studio. Damn.
Nah, he lives in a mansion.
Nah. One day, God
We're just
bless.
gold lighters everywhere.
Just fucking gold lighters.
I like that. Those are good goals to have. I'm in.
Yo, Frances, where you at today? Yo, I picked up another lighter.
Guy's just a raging pyromaniac. He just loads up on gold lighters.
Sounds like a villain, yo. Sounds like a villain. Oh man.
Yo, you heard the cigar shop was hit again? They got no lighters.
The gold lighter bandit.
It was Fran. It must have been Fran. Oh, come on. I got one gold lighter, guys.
Nah, I gotta say, every time we come on here, it's nice because it's like a breath of fresh air because we can laugh and joke and you don't normally start podcasts like that. So
Absolutely.
it's nice.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's always comfortable, laid back here. Thank you guys for coming back. Let's have a little wellness check. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. I can't complain. To me, it's just another day in paradise. I heard a quote not that long ago that
I like quotes. Let's get deep.
Something I'm trying to live by is that a bad moment doesn't make it a bad day.
Absolutely.
And look, you can't.
Makes it a bad week.
Yo, it's all about how you interpret it.
No,
It's how you take it, how you react to it, how you interpret it.
Yeah, no, so that's something I've been trying to live by. It's just like a bad moment doesn't make it a bad day because, listen, you're gonna have bad moments like throughout the day. It's just gonna happen, but don't allow it to
Consume you.
Yeah,
Don't allow it to consume you.
Like if one phone call goes bad, it's all right. Move on from it. You got
You
a whole rest of the day to go. That good stuff can happen.
What I learned is you have to just learn how to react to it.
Yeah.
Once you control your reaction to it, you're good to go.
Isn't that life though? Life is not about how you act; it's how you react.
You watch how you react and learn why you reacted that way, and then you work on that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's your ego.
It's not your amigo.
Huh?
It's not your amigo.
There you go. Most of the time it's
That's a
your
good one.
ego.
Your ego is not your amigo.
Sometimes it's your ego, not reacting the way you expected it to react, and then now you're hurt.
I think you put that on Instagram once about kill your ego, and I was like,
Just
your
today,
ego
I put
is
that
not your
again.
Amigo, yeah. You
I
put
always
that up a lot. Yeah.
always put it in my, what do you call those in the story?
The
little,
notes or
The
whatever.
little note.
Yeah.
There you go. I always put it there. Kill your ego.
No, but it's the truth. You have
100%.
to. You know, you gotta. It's also
makes us
like
weak.
you gotta be humble. You gotta be humble. But yeah. To answer your question, I'm doing good.
My man, I like that.
How about you, Nicky?
Doing great, guys. Family's good, business is good, life is good. Working hard, snack timing, and just moving forward, chiseling away at the rock.
Yeah.
Damn, I
That's
like
the truth.
that.
That's the
Chiseling
truth.
away at the
Chipping
rock.
away.
I
Chipping
like
away.
that. So you mentioned
How are you,
business. Oh, me, I'm fantastic. I started off my day working. filmed the client, gotta go home and edit that content later. Then I had a podcast I produced at 1 o'clock, and now at 3:30 we're doing this on a beautiful Sunday. It's gloomy outside, but it's still a beautiful day.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We haven't done this in a while. We got to catch up.
No,
So
absolutely.
I'm very excited for this one. I rarely have cigars on the pod, but when Volpe comes by, you know, he likes to converse over a nice cigar. I have a Coronado today.
I got little Macanudo miniatures if you'd like one at one point.
My man. Yeah.
Easy little cigar.
If I kill this big boy,
That's gonna take you a while.
that's what I'm saying. We'll see how the conversation goes.
That's like an hour and a half smoke.
We've gone, I think, 2 hours, right?
Yeah, we
It's a
have.
Tony Soprano cigar.
Let's do it,
Yeah,
man.
it's Tony Soprano cigar.
It's
I
that
got
type
some-
of event.
I got my coffee today. I'm
There you
excited.
go. So, business.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a little update on Icon.
Yeah, Iconic is doing great. We still have our location out in Orange County. We got a location in Yorktown. Everything's moving, you know? It's a grind.
They haven't shut down, so it's a good
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
right?
it's like, yeah.
Any day where your business is not on the verge of shutting down is a good day.
Uh-huh. You know,
How many
we
years
don't
now
really
you
have
been
any,
open?
like, we've been open 7 years. We don't really have any, like, we don't have any, like, slow weeks.
Amazing.
You know, like how you could walk into like a barber shop or a salon and like people are like waiting, like it doesn't really happen there. So it's a good thing. It's a blessing.
Absolutely.
You know, but there's always a need for more. You know, so it's just it's great.
Yeah.
You know, like,
No,
Well,
it's-
well,
I can't. So I'm not. I can't complain about business. I can't say we're slow. We're not making good money, and I can't say like friggin' the opposite. We're great. We're just chilling. In the middle.
Hey, business
Yeah.
comes with pains that you try to solve and pains you try to manage.
when-
as long as you can manage the pains and put out the big pains, and
yeah.
it's like you're
No,
able to deal
exactly.
with it, right? Like I feel like there's a saying in football, right? We used to say you never play at 100%. Your business is never at 100%. You might, like, in a sense, like your ankle might hurt. You know, that which might mean like your marketing's not on point right now, but that's something that you can control and handle and deal with. But there's major pains where or injuries in a sense that take a little bit more time to heal. So
Yeah.
there's always solutions.
And when I've been in business for so long that it's just at this point it's like, you know, just putting out fires on a daily basis, you know, and just hoping for a good day. Like, you know.
Absolutely. What has been the biggest battle, you think, so far in these 7 years?
COVID was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough because we closed down. We were in the process of opening up another location. We had a lot of money going out, and it was just the unsurety. You know, we didn't know if we were ever going to reopen. You
Did
know,
you just invent a new word?
Unsurety. Absolutely.
Unsurety.
He absolutely did.
I heard that. I was like, he just created a new
My
word.
man, this guy's off the top with it. Let's do it.
it sounded good.
Of course.
It did.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I didn't catch it, I would be like, yo, that was great.
It rolled right through. We all understood what he meant. I was like, all right, my
I
man
knew
just
what you
made up a
meant.
word.
I just was like, shit. I had to question myself for a second. I was like, is that a word?
So it's supposed to be uncertainty, but he
Unsurety.
that's that's the smallest twist on it. I love it.
Yo, we weren't uncertain. We were unsure.
I like that. I
We
like
were certain. You know, we were just unsure.
I like
That was
that.
good. That was
That
good.
is good. That is good.
Clip that.
That's a clip.
Yo, no, yeah, but it was rough, but we opened up with a huge waiting list of people and just a lot of support and love, and that was probably like the hardest point, you know. And then the second hardest point was when we had our son, you know, just a huge lifestyle change, huge business change, and just really had to adapt and pivot. But you know, we're very resilient people. You know, me, my wife, Fran, you know, his girl, like we're all the same, like cloth people. It's just like you win and you die. You know, the ships are burned. There's no going back. We're stuck on the island. You know, like, that's it. Like,
Figure it out.
That's it. Like we're stuck here.
That's entrepreneurship right there.
It is. Facts. That's
All
what it
right,
is.
let's jump into Why Not You Media. a little update since the last time you were here.
Things are good, man. We're moving in the right direction. Like, you know, thankfully, I said on this podcast the last 2 times, you know, I've been blessed to have 2 great business partners, you know, that handle things that I don't want to handle. And just, we're at a point where operations are moving very smoothly. Like, we have systems in place. We have a team in place that really understands the goal the goal at hand. Just continuously looking to, you know, grow and land, you know, more clientele, larger clientele. We've been in business going on 7 years as well. And it's sometimes a big
What are the odds of that, right?
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
What is this?
That's like, he connected with my business partner, Tony, first. So that's how this like full circle thing comes together. But, no, man, we got a great team, great group of guys, an amazing assistant in Stefania, great support system. You know, my business partner, Tony, right now is like talking like all over the East Coast, which is amazing, getting really big opportunities. You know, Michael started his social media journey going all in on LinkedIn, which has been super beneficial. And then, you know, me, I'm you know, everywhere. It's whether it's Facebook or YouTube, you know, we're all over the place. But we're moving in the right direction. We're gearing up for our golf outing, which is, you know, always strenuous because of the fact of we sold out golf in 30 days, 288 golfers at Pelham Split Rock. We're expecting over 2,000 people at Cocktail, and it's all to raise money for Blythedale Children's Hospital. So like, that's a big operation right now where, you know, Tony even put together a golf committee this year just to help with that because of how much that goes into it. And it's not just for charity, because that's really like, at the end of the day, that's the impact we're trying to make, but it's such a brand play. It makes people talk. It really expedites word of mouth because you show up, you see Why Not You Media, you see us, and they're like, yo, these young guys are like able to do something like this. Like, we need to have a conversation with them. And it's our 4th year.
4th year with the golf thing?
Yeah, 4th year with the golf. But overall, man, things are moving in the right direction. I look at it like I said before, if we're not on the verge of shutting down, you know, it's a good day. You know?
Yeah, that's all.
Like, I'll make a joke out of it. Like, I got a new car because I wanted an SUV. I wanted more room, and I'm at the dealership. And so, like, Tony, bless his heart, loves doing numbers. He loves accounting. So, like, I texted him. I was like, hey, if I get rid of this car is going to be like, I think it was like $90 more a month. Are we good? You know, just to make sure, like, and he writes back to me, Fran, if we can't afford $90 more a month, we need to shut down business now. And I actually started cracking up in the middle of the dealership because I was like, he's not wrong. Because I just want to make sure, you know, I'm very like making sure everything's where it needs to be. But no, we're in a good place, man. I have no complaints. I just want to keep getting better, keep growing, and just get to the top. That's really it.
Amazing. SnackTime TV. Let's do it. Oof.
SnackTime.
You guys recently started some podcast type reviewing things.
Snack talk.
Snack
talk.
Yeah. So
tell me about that.
Yeah, break it down. So SnackTime is always evolving. You know, people from the outside looking in sometimes might just see it as food, right? Like, oh, we're just creating videos for like restaurants or delis or bodegas and stuff. But the amount of strategy that goes into all of this, the conversations that we have, now we're getting more into like our script writing and storytelling aspect of things, shot lists, understanding what we need at every location. But we're always trying to see, like, how do we give people more insight on who we are. Excuse me. And we came up with this concept a while ago, actually, probably going on like when we first actually started Snack Time, we talked about Snack Talk. But Snack Talk was at first supposed to be like on the move interviews, and then we pivoted. And we were like, let's turn this into a podcast where we can just talk, shoot the shit. It's only once a month. It's only once a month.
That's how you should start.
Yeah.
You know, where it's not too much pressure.
Like, eventually we'll have guests on, but we also use it as a great place to get clips, like to talk about certain things.
100%.
Yeah.
First clip we put out did 1 million views.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually yeah. I think it's close to 1 million. It was just us naming. It's at like 940,000, I think, to be exact.
Incredible.
Just
Sounds
us,
like 1 million to me.
Yeah, it's about. They call it. It's gonna hit 1 million, but it's just us naming our top pizza places.
Wow.
And once we put that out there, we're like, wait a second, like, is it us or is it the topic? It could be both. It could be a combination, and. So now it's a once a month thing, easy edit, super raw, no intro. Like
The ego says it's you.
Yeah, the ego.
But it's really the topic.
Yeah. So
Right?
like,
You guys agree? I don't want to just seem like I'm the one.
no, I think the topic is controversial. So I think that definitely causes a problem. Look, at the end of the day, we don't know how these algorithms work, right? You know, you put something out there. How many times have we put something out? We're like, oh, this shit's gonna suck, and then it goes crazy.
Yeah.
You know, or this shit's gonna go crazy and it sucks. So you never really know.
It's food, man.
Yeah.
Everybody loves food. That's
What
what
about-
it is.
Since we're on the topic, what are your top 3 favorite pizza spots in Westchester County?
You know, I've mainly eaten in Yonkers.
All right, let's rephrase it then.
But let's do Westchester.
Yeah.
You sure? We could do.
Pizza
I think
Hut.
a
Westchester.
Yonkers one would be cool.
Let's do both.
Let's go the whole
right.
Westchester.
Do
Just
Westchester.
what I know. Just
All
what
right,
I
let's
know.
do it.
Just what I
Let's-
know.
Let's do it. Frances.
So, Pizzeria La Rosa, is it the one in New Rochelle?
Yes.
That one stands out since I've been there. I went there last year for the first time. I made a video. I had their. I actually think their smash burger is one of the best in Westchester.
You are not the only person. They only do it on Thursdays.
Only Thursdays.
We gotta go there on Thursday. Yeah,
That
Roman's been
kitchen,
telling me for a
man,
while.
That
just put
kitchen
me
is
on.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2.
You know, being from Yonkers, I love. What's the name of Gigi's? You guys know Gigi's?
Never been. I've never been. Have you?
It's by it's
Wait,
it's off-
Gigi's over.
It's off by Walgreens off of Never
Odell.
Odell.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of Gigi's.
my wife grew up on Gigi's.
She
I
vouches for
had
it.
great Gigi's growing up, but it wasn't my favorite.
Their plain I don't care for, but to me their chicken parm slice is probably the best I had in Yonkers. I'd say 100% in Yonkers.
I gotta try that.
Okay.
Their chicken parm slice is like you're having chicken parm on a pizza. It's
That's
like
a-
it
Right by
tastes.
your house.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where it should
It's
be.
incredible.
I
He
should-
said that's what you just said. That's
No,
where it should be.
no, I'm saying like.
Yo, it's right by your house. That's
No,
where it
I'm
should
saying
be.
in regards. I'm saying in regards to how
I like
a
that.
chicken parm pizza, it shouldn't be complicated. It should be a good chicken parm. Just put it on top of a pizza.
Oh, word.
Some places just put chicken cutlet on a pizza. That's where they fuck up.
Yeah.
Yes.
They put they just put like I said,
Chicken cutlet on a
chicken
slice.
cutlet on a slice, and they put
Yeah.
cheese or maybe a little bit of sauce.
They
you
actually
have to
do it
make
right.
you have to make the chicken like it's going to be in a parm.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
gonna,
that's what I meant.
Then you put that chicken on the slice, and that's what they do at Gigi.
But also, Gigi should be near me. That I meant that. Too.
Number
and,
3.
and it would be Geno's for a regular slice. Geno's is probably the best in Westchester.
Geno's is
For a
fire.
regular slice, I think they got it hands down the perfect everything.
So it's interesting because the pizza conversation, we get into it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It also comes down to the type of pizza, right?
That's why Geno's for a regular slice, he's number one.
Like a Sunday pizza pie,
There you go.
like a football pie.
There you go.
I'm going my top 3 pizza spots in Yonkers. I'm going straight direct. Yonkers.
Direct.
I'm going Geno's, Capri, Dunwoody. He hates Capri.
I don't. Maybe we should go together and see what's going on.
He
Yeah,
hates
maybe.
Capri.
Really?
That's literally the worst pizza I've been to, probably in New
Really?
York.
In New York.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've only gone once.
What'd you get?
A plain slice. That's all they had. They didn't even have
That-
any other
so
options.
he's famous for
Yo, the refrigerator had like 2 different soda options and
That's
water.
how you know it's good.
That's why I'm like, all right, maybe they
They specialize
There's
in
every-
this.
so
Slice.
when we-
very doughy, very thick,
So when we went, it's funny. When we went,
not enough sauce.
So
we
when
didn't get a
went,
Sicilian.
That slice we had when we went tasted like every slice I've ever had from them.
yeah, that was my first time going.
He's consistent. I
was
guess
my
you think
first-
he's just
consistently
consistent.
trash.
Yeah.
Consistently ass.
I don't like talking bad about a business.
No, but hey,
that was
it's
like the
your
only
opinion.
bad review I've ever done. And then I felt bad after. I was like, why am I?
Oh,
like,
you
like,
reviewed them.
I made a full blown YouTube
Oh
video.
shit! Damn, Frank.
Frank.
Or sorry.
And
No, you know what's crazy? It's like, but this is why
Yeah.
this is why food is so interesting
Yeah.
because everyone has a
their
different
spot.
palate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's like that's why like when we make those videos and those clips from Snack Talk, right? that you always create controversy, right? People always think their opinion is law.
Everyone is Jesus in their own story.
Your top 3. Yonkers.
Yonkers?
Yonkers.
Yonkers.
Like the bus.
Welcome to Yonkers. My top
Then when the
3.
door opens,
My
you know.
top 3. See, that's the thing, though. It's like I've only eaten. Now that I think about it,
You've had Capri.
I've had Capri, Dunwoody, and Geno's.
So those are your top 3.
Those are my top 3. You know.
All right. So what's
in order?
Yeah.
In order? Oh, in order: Dunwoody, Geno's, Capri.
I can't believe Capri's in
Yo, Capri's
But the thing is, though, I haven't.
You must.
I can't put anybody else. I have to go other places.
Well, a lot of people also like A&V, which is garbage.
Yeah, I never cared for it.
but like
Dom
hold
and
on.
Vinny's.
See, I gotta go. I gotta go to all these
It's
places.
okay.
Up Lockwood, what is it? Remos or Remas?
Romas?
Romas. Horrible. But in the middle
can't
of
remember.
Lockwood, you got Montebello's, which is bomb.
Isn't
I
it
used to-
Louis and Johnny's too near
Louis and
Raceway?
John, yeah, they're all right. That's like a place you go to after a funeral.
But see, like I haven't.
That's how bad the food is.
Yo, you know who makes low key? I put people onto this all the time because people hate on them. So, Carlos on Tucko Road, a lot of people say they have trash pizza, and it's because they're getting it from the takeout section downstairs.
Is it the one across the street from Roosevelt?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good pizza.
They have good food.
So
I had never tried the food.
You never went to Carlos the restaurant?
Nah.
You gotta go.
fire
Only
bomb.
pizza.
It's
Pizza's good.
top 3 in the whole county. But yo, their pizza.
He loves Carlos.
You gotta have their pizza in the restaurant, not from their takeout downstairs.
Like, give me
you
a
have
pie
to
right
go
now
around.
type thing.
No, not
Give me a
Go in the
slice.
restaurant.
Sit down. It's a different oven. It's the oven inside their kitchen. That oven's really old,
Yeah.
and it's perfect.
But I wanted to bring up this
Pro
point.
tip.
So I know the pizza is good. It is good
It
when
is
you're in
good.
the, when you're in the
I
restaurant.
remember- I always
so they're
enjoy
in
it.
Yonkers. So are they in your top 3?
But the thing is, are we going like they're not like a pizzeria though?
Just pizza. Just pizza.
Just pizza?
It could be a taco joint that's
Hey,
busting
there-
out
that's-
of
that's-
pizza.
that's-
When was the
Pizza,
last
yeah.
time we had it though?
I haven't had it.
I had
in
that shit
years.
last Sunday.
No, see, I remember. See, that's the thing. Like my family's all from
I'm a
Yonkers.
returning customer.
Yeah.
Friends now.
I've been to Carlos, but I don't. I
yeah,
usually
yeah.
just get like a pasta dish or something like that. I love their Oh my gosh, I'm gonna forget the name of the dish, but it's they do the chicken cutlet with arugula salad on top. I
That's
forget the-
Carlos.
Yeah,
I don't know.
fire.
I only do.
Forget.
I'm a
I can't
plain
remember the
slice
name of
guy.
it. I can't remember the. No, I'm talking about.
The chicken cut, the dish.
the actual dish.
Oh yeah, Sandra loves that.
Yeah,
shit
I
too.
can't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
What
I
is
don't
it?
remember. I don't-
Chicken.
Chicken arugula.
Chicken-
People know what I'm
salad.
saying.
Sounds like a
Chicken
salad.
cutlet with arugula salad.
Yeah, it sounds like
It's
chicken
but
salad.
it's
Chicken
fire.
cutlet arugula?
But it's like,
Yeah, that's a
but it's like
salad.
a big 2 pieces of chicken
Yeah, and it's like
cutlet
covered in like arugula.
and cheese and
Sounds
like
like a
dress.
chicken
It's fire.
salad.
My Sandra got that same shit yesterday at La Land Turner. Went
Like
there.
I
haven't
haven't
been
had
there.
their pizza. I heard it's great, but their food to me is
Haven't been there in 15 years.
How you felt about
At
it?
least 15. I used to go there with my family. Place was packed. Owner TJ is mad nice. The pizza is injected with fresh ricotta, and it is like a
What's
pizza.
injected?
Injected.
What-
Literally pie
It
pumped
is
in.
the
Where?
McGriddle version of pizza injected with ricotta. It is literally every bite is just an injection of ricotta in it, and it's crispy on the bottom, kind of like pizza finiche, and it's like a pizza
Now I'm
donut.
hungry.
It's a pizza donut, and then they put the good pepperonis on top that turn into little cups and fill with oil, and then they
And
drizzle
they
it.
keep the oil inside
Yeah.
the
Yep.
cup.
And then they
dirty.
drizzle it with hot honey.
The best pepperoni though is still Dunwoody.
Yo, Dunwoody. Yo, shout out to Dunwoody. They got great pizza.
Yeah, but see that's the thing. My family is all from.
Alfonso's,
Where's that?
See, I've never been these places.
Riverdale Avenue, outside the projects, 47.
Oh, just average.
That I grew up there. I grew up eating that. Like that
It's
was
good.
Yeah.
It's good.
See, I gotta
but
try these places. My
not
family's
top.
from Yonkers. I don't remember where we ate.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
don't remember. So like
But
I have
because
to,
you didn't
wait.
remember, it didn't stand out.
Yeah.
What about Pizza and Brew?
Pizza, bro. Which one's
Central
No.
Avenue.
Oh,
I never ate there,
that's
but
like
isn't that a
like
chain?
No,
It was
no,
You're talking about Pizza Barn.
no. I'm talking Pizza
no,
and
pizza
Brew.
and brew.
Do you
I
like
thought it
Pizza
was
Barn?
a chain. I never went there.
Not
I don't think
pizza.
I had that either.
Pizza Barn's a giant pizza slice.
Oh
Massive.
no, I don't want to waste my time on that.
No,
I
they
used
have
to go there
regular
as a kid.
slices. They have regular slices.
It was average when I used to go as a kid.
What Barn? Pizza Barn? Yeah, they're
Yeah.
good. I like their. They have a Big
average.
Mac slice. Bomb.
Wow.
Fire. Huge.
Ooh,
Bring it home to fucking
La Bella
6 people.
Pizzeria. It's not bad on Central Avenue. Ricky.
See, we're starting to remember him.
It's
now.
not remember. Ricky's got a good slice. Ricky's got fire empanadas.
Really?
It sounds crazy, but his empanadas are fire. And oh my god! So I don't know where he gets like his chicken from, but he gets these nuggets that are like fresh white meat, chicken nuggets.
Chicken breast.
Yeah, breast, but they look like they'll remind you. Have you ever been to Garden Catering?
Yo, we need a whole
All right, hold on. Hold on. We'll talk about that after.
I'm gonna write that one down.
Yeah. So, you ever been to Joe's? Chicken Joe's?
Chicken Joe's?
now.
Yeah,
The
in New
Rochelle?
Row? In New Row?
I did.
All right, so you know how their nuggets are?
How
They're
we not Uber eating food right now?
Yeah, but like you know how like they have like these big nuggets and
Absolutely.
it's like fresh white meat. So
There's
Ricky
good shit that shreds.
Yeah. So Ricky, that's what he gets. I don't know where they all source it from, but
Restaurant Depot.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't
Nah,
know.
who knows?
Who knows? But
He probably has
regardless-
a barn in the back. He's killing his chickens.
Yes, he might be. But he gets this Thai chili, right? Yo, I
love Thai
these but here's the thing. He cooks the nuggets to like perfection, and then the sauce, it's just the right amount. Dude, I tell him every time he caters one of our events, I'm like, you bring the Thai chili? Like it's a must. And I just stack my plate. It's that good.
Damn.
Now I'm
I'm
hungry.
down.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I got another good one.
What?
What's your top Mexican spots in Westchester?
Oh, I can't give you that.
In the whole
Why, it's a
Westchester?
secret?
No, it's not a secret. I don't. I'm not like a connoisseur of Mexican food.
Me neither.
So I can't tell
I
you.
kind of am. In Yonkers,
Yeah, I feel like you've gone to a bunch of spots.
I love
so, Frances,
Mexican.
what are your top 3 Mexican
Yeah.
spots?
Let's just do this a straight franchise question.
Nah, come on.
Nah, we're the host.
Nah, we're all good. We all gotta jump in.
I can't answer that question.
Ask him.
That's
La
crazy,
Hacienda's in my. I've never
Yeah.
been to
Yo,
Yo,
they're
that's
up
fire.
there.
But the thing is,
I'd say
we
top
didn't-
10.
But we didn't get Mexican. We didn't get like Spanish food from there.
We got birria.
Oh, we did get beer. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the
Yeah,
BG's
fine.
good.
So like I like
We did
Vega.
get birria.
You been to Vega in Hartsdale?
Vega.
Vegan, no.
Vega.
No.
It's pretty good.
Sounds like
I'm
friggin'.
pretty sure we've been there. I'm pretty sure we've been there.
Wait, is that the place we went to with the tiny vegan?
No, that was the Indian spot. Vega was right across the street. It was across the street. It's a Spanish spot.
No.
It's like a sit-down restaurant. It's nice. Got a bar. It's a nice spot. Maybe I didn't go with you. Regardless, it's a good spot.
Let's get back to Mexico.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
hold on. Wait.
this-
Fuck
what's up?
that. Fuck that shit. How Yonkers are you? You
Born
know
and
about
raised.
Caridad back in the day?
Of course.
Before it was Caridad and
Of
fucking
course. But
the Guineas.
But being Dominican, I had that in the house all the time. So I never wanted to leave the house to buy that. I never bought Spanish food.
I got a
Huge
question.
topic. Huge topic. What's up with these Dominican breakfasts?
Oh, what about them?
I
Los
can't
tres
see
golpes.
how they look delicious.
Do they taste delicious? Have you eaten them?
No.
Oh, that's why. The looks don't matter. If they're not visually appealing,
What is
you got to
this?
taste it.
What is
Los tres golpe is mango. Mango is mashed
A
plantains.
pile of mango.
Remember
And
what-
then
how did I pronounce
raw
it?
onions, like just
Sauteed.
draped over
It's
the
best to
top.
saute them in some olive oil. Red onions on
A
top.
block of fried cheese.
Slices of, this guy's making it sound bad. Slices of fried cheese.
Okay.
Fried
A
egg.
sunny side
and,
up egg
and
just
fried
thrown over
salami.
it.
That sounds fire.
Exactly.
And spam. Sliced up
No, it's not
spam.
spam. It's salami. You're
sounds
trying to
fire.
make it sound bad. It's
That sounds
delicious.
fire.
It's delicious.
Yo, next time we're on, we should do it. We should eat.
No, in fact, that's what I'm saying. We should.
the
Uber
thing
each
with
other.
podcasting, which I wanted to talk about the podcast you guys are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Podcasts are known to no chewing gum, no eating, because people that listen don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
People that like mukbangs and shit, they're all in. They'll love that shit.
Yeah.
But people that want to like drive and hear a podcast,
Oh yeah,
they don't want to hear.
you chewing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
why they tell you to take the gum out.
No
your mouth.
gum, no
So-
eating. So, but what you guys are doing is perfect because you guys are doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
That's your
exactly.
niche.
Exactly.
But
I don't expect.
I wouldn't want
anyone
to just start eating.
Honestly, I don't expect anyone to watch us or listen to us while driving.
Last week I had AJ from AJ's Burgers on this podcast.
How are those burgers?
The burgers are incredible. This guy even puts brisket in there. I forgot the other
Yo,
cuts.
we're gonna put
incredible
you on.
cuts.
Ready?
What's up?
Burger Head, New York City.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm
we
down.
went yesterday. So this is This is like God said, they messed up with Burger King. Let's make what Burger King's supposed to be.
Oh.
All beef tallow. Fire. They're anti-smash. They don't smash there, but it's also not a restaurant-style burger. It's like basically
So one of the
a
owners
Burger King patty. It's a Burger
alright.
King burger, but on steroids. It's the Louis Vuitton of Burger King.
So we never finished food on camera.
Shoved it in. We
Finished the whole
devoured
burger.
it.
Both
Devoured
of us.
it. It was
He had a double, but they were double burgers. Like he got a double cheeseburger, I got a double.
nice.
We finished the whole thing.
that top
Fries.
2, top 3 burger in New York City.
It's my favorite right now. That shit was
That's
fire.
so that's my second Smackin' Burger, and because I still love smash burgers. Smackin' Burger in New York City. Yo, let's do it.
What?
Top, yo,
We're all over the place,
We're all
bro.
over the place.
What's up? Let's do
yo,
it.
top 3 burgers, New York City.
New York City?
Oh, New York City.
Top 3 burgers in New York.
All right, so
That's
I would
tough.
put, what is it? Is it De La Rosa? What is it? Pizzeria La Rosa?
Yeah.
Pizzeria La
La
Rosa.
Rosa.
Their smash burger, I would put in the top 5. Is it top 3 we're doing? Top
Top
5?
three, top three.
3. I would definitely put them.
I'm a top 5 guy.
Yo, what's this 5th Avenue Street Burger? Is that 5th Avenue Street Burger? Does that sound familiar? I'll Google it right
city?
now.
See, that's tough because I went to a restaurant not that long ago when I was down in the city. We were shooting content, and I got a burger at this spot. I can't remember the name of the spot, but the burger was out of this world. And there's a different category of burger. That's another thing.
What category?
It's a meatloaf burger.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Like-
fat,
Meatloaf
the
burger.
fat, the burger that they ask you what you want the temperature.
Oh, like if you go to a diner, like a fat patty.
Yeah,
But
I'm not
there's
a big
also
fan
like
of
if
that.
you go to, all right, for example, like there's restaurants in New York City that you go in and you get a burger. It's like a delicacy in sense where it's like their meat, whatever they're getting is like it's different.
It's a $30 burger.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
can't. I can't
it's
compare.
juicy.
It's like,
They
at a,
squeeze
it's
it.
like at a steakhouse.
Yes.
They're grinding the excess from
Facts.
their
Yeah, you
quality
can't. You
meats.
can't. You can't.
It's like a
compare
Luger's
it.
burger.
There you go.
You
You
can't
get
compare
the
it.
fat ass burger with 3 giant steak fries next to it.
Yeah, it's just very hard to compare it. It's like, see, that's the thing. I always have that conversation as
You
well.
going? What style are you going? Like any
I'm just
day,
saying
any
burgers-
given day. You're on your.
What am I
you're-
going?
you're-
Any
you
day
are-
smash.
You're on death row right
Death
now.
row. I'm doing the burger head.
Okay, all right. So he's a patty.
Patty.
I went to the spot you guys went to, the gas station.
You went to Smack and
there.
Burger?
I went there. It's good, but I wouldn't put it in top 3.
It's my
It's
number
very
one.
good.
It's my number
What?
one. It's my number one. So
He loved
if I
it.
can't eat, so my number one smash burger in the world
Leon's.
is Leon's, but he's based out in Australia. He came out here for a pop up and we reviewed him last year, but I don't have access to him. So next to him is Smackin' Burger for me. It's a bomb smash burger
Out of a gas
They
station.
use the sesame seed bun. They literally season their pickles.
Nice.
Like everything about it is fire, and they do a 3 meat blend. Like it's not just like
Yeah,
some bullshit.
it
Like,
just-
it's good quality. So Smash Burger number 1 is Leon's, but number 1 in New York is Smackin' Burger. Number 1 in Patty is
Burger head.
Burger Head.
But it also
number 1 in a restaurant. Peter Luger's.
Really? I never had Peter Luger's.
Luger's
haven't
Burger.
had it.
If you can't get a Luger's Burger, go to Benjamin's. It's kind of close to it.
But that's the
Steakhouse
thing-
burgers are, yeah.
But that's the thing with like food, right? Is like it's preference. It's like how you gonna? I'll use an example. How are you gonna compare a Johnny's slice pizza, like their pie, to Dunwoody? It's too. It's
You can't,
It's,
but what do
it's
you
different
prefer?
experiences.
You can,
It's
though.
all preference.
You can.
It's different,
You
but
can, you can,
because
because
the
I
topic
like
is
preference,
pizza.
though.
That
So-
topic is pizza.
Who you going to first?
What?
Like,
Burgers?
no, like you don't even want to.
Actually, did it come up? 7th Street Burger. That's what I was
Oh,
trying
I've
to
heard
say.
of that.
You guys had
I've
that?
heard- I've
Oh
not-
yeah,
never
they're
had it, but
viral.
I've heard of it.
They're super viral.
Incredible.
I haven't had it.
The greasiest, nastiest,
Crispy
pressed,
Breast, I think,
crispy.
I'm gonna eat this goes there all the time, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
I just think it comes down to preference too, because like it's also just what they use, the ingredients. It's all like preference
It's,
and
it's
what
preference and it's opinion.
If you
It's literally all
categorize
preference and
it,
opinion.
you categorize it.
100%.
Like if I want pizza right now, and I'm like, I want to go get pizza. I'm right now. My go-to is I want a pizza finice Detroit style.
Fire.
That's just like my go-to right now. That's like where my brain goes, right? Because if you think about it, everyone has a top 3, right? Meaning if I can't get to number 1, I can go to number 2. If I can't go to number 2, I go to number 3. And then you open up kind of the files.
Open season.
You
That is open season.
right?
What's close to me?
Exactly.
But you want to talk about some trash pizza? Man, this place on Central Avenue,
Oh no.
next to the AutoZone, next to Nathan's. You know that little shopping mall?
Yes.
Where the Wingstop is.
Yeah.
You guys know that pizzeria?
I've never been in.
What's it?
But I see
was
it all
a
the
slap in
time.
the face. I went there for so lately G just got me hooked on chicken cutlet,
Slices.
chicken palm slices.
Yeah.
So I went. They didn't have it. They had chicken rolls.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let me get a roll. It was ground chicken. How you guys feel about that coming out of a pizzeria?
Ground chicken?
Ground chicken.
Oh, on the slice.
No, it was a
in the
roll, a
pizza
chicken roll.
Oh, that's
in the
pretty weird.
in the chicken roll.
I've seen it before, but
It was horrible.
I think that's a cop out.
that's
It's
exactly
cheap.
what that is.
It's
That's
cheap.
really gross.
Because you know what's crazy? You know what's wild to me is like with food, right? So I'm gonna just bring up the conversation that we had
Talk
with
about
the
it.
owners of Burger Head yesterday. So it was Jason and Will. So Jason has a background managing nightclubs, Tao, Lavo, big in the club scene.
Good shit.
Will comes from a Michelin star restaurant background, like
Nice.
working in that world. So you go in there in that kitchen, their kitchen, this is a burger spot, pristine, like clean. So it's like so you see that, right? Because they care about the product that leaves the grill, goes on the bun, and is served to the customer.
Precision. Each
Right?
one has to be the same.
Yeah, and
wrapped in a little piece of paper.
But I
Because
think some-
McDonald's has it down to a science because it is
It's
science.
quality.
'cause
It is.
Yeah. So
but
these,
I think what happens with some of these places, and it's no like, I'm not throwing shots, but I'm trying to give, I guess, constructive criticism in the sense that if you own a food any establishment, but we're talking on the topic of food,
Yeah, food, let's do
like
food.
someone comes in, right, and they order something. Right, you go in. The perfect example. You went in. You got a chicken roll. You didn't like it. It was ground chicken. You
He's
now
a level 15 like Yelper. He goes right to
No.
Yelper. Oh, I fucking hated it.
I didn't even read the
Ground
review. I'm not even gonna do it to him. I'm not even gonna do it to
Yeah,
him.
but the thing is though, like what you just said, it literally like I won't go out of my way to go there. So it's like the business owner, people that I don't care how long you've been in business, it's like the biggest marketing is the customer that just came in. Because if they have a great experience, they're going to tell friends and family.
Facts.
And it's going to
100%.
create word of mouth. Social media is great, right? But at the end of the day, you can have a great social media page. You could have great content. But if someone comes in and the product doesn't match what you're showing
never
them,
coming back.
they're never coming back. And now there's
100%.
no
Happens
lifetime
all the
value.
time.
That happens all the
100%.
time. So it's like, it's sad that happens because what
Because
that tells
of these
me.
stupid ass influencers and foodies.
But what that tells me is that like the owner doesn't really care.
That's what it's all about.
Right. And like, look, you could, it's subjective. Yeah, but you know what? Like, when you're creating something that's going into someone's mouth, no diddy, and they're eating this, you want the experience to be something they want to tell friends and family.
But you know what? Sometimes the business owner, the restaurant owner, whatever pizzeria owner, they don't even know what's good. They think they're serving top quality because their taste bud says this is the best,
Yeah.
or their ego says this is the best.
But that's
they can't
subjective.
even understand that
This
other
is-
people don't like it.
So this is why, like, one part of Snack Time, one of my favorite parts of it, is that when we talk to the owners, and you hear like, I think you might have went inside when I was talking to them. The amount of R&D that they do before even opening up, in regards to like going to, if you're going to open up a hot dog spot, you should go and eat at every hot dog spot in Westchester County.
Not just open yours and say, "Oh, mine's the
Yo.
best."
Like,
That's
I don't
insanity.
think I think people have to understand it's like your subjective opinion does not matter. You need to create
need to be
something.
on that.
Yeah, like you need to
true.
be creating something that you're going and taste testing, then making product samples, having all friends and family try it, get their honest feedback, and then do it again before you even open it up. Because now when you actually open, your product is top tier because you did R&D. Like you said, that's crazy to me that you're going to open up that's like opening up anything.
It could be a pizzeria.
It could be a bakery and just going, "Oh, my cookies are the best." But then if I ask you, "Have you gone to any other places?" Nah, I haven't. What? Now, how the fuck are you the best? Because you haven't even tried your competition and tried to understand what they're doing with their product to make it the best.
It's the ego, bro.
It is, bro.
I don't got to taste nobody else. Nobody's doing what I do. Nobody got my technique.
It's
Nobody
like
got my
barbers.
recipe.
It's like barbers. Like if I was a barber, no, dead ass. If I was a barber, before I became a barber, I'm going and getting a haircut at every top barber that I can be recommended in Westchester County.
See, that's the best way
Yo,
to do a business.
When me and my wife opened Iconic, we literally would go out in the middle of the night and drive around to. First off, we would go to like locations that we were interested in, sit outside in the car, look inside through the window. This would be like 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night sometimes. Sometimes we drive an hour away to go look at spots.
Creep.
Yo, I mean, it sounded creepy, but we would manifest it. And then like when we even found like that we were gonna open up in Westchester, we went to all of our like competition spots late.
But you
night,
have to.
looked at their
100%.
places, bro. I had a folder. I might even still have it in my office with every lash place that was out in Westchester, their menus printed out in my folder, and screenshots of their websites.
But you have to do this.
100%.
Like we have a client, Brooklyn Bagel and Coffee Company, right? We went, right?
Very good bagels.
Phenomenal, right?
Actually, incredible bagels.
Yeah. So, we meet with...
Rated 1 to 10.
In Westchester, number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's... Yeah,
I think
he's,
so too.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
agree.
number
I
one.
agree.
Brooklyn Bagel. I'm gonna clip this. Brooklyn Bagel and Coffee Company has the best bagel in Westchester and arguably in the state of New York.
No, that's a fact.
Like, it's fire.
All right,
I think they're importing the water from Brooklyn, bro.
I don't know what they're
Are we
doing.
That's
doing
not
the top
Westchester
3
water.
bagels?
No, not yet. I want to just make a point before we
Okay.
go on the top 3 bagels because I'll tell you a background on my bagel journey. So
He's Jewish. There's the background.
no, yeah. So
Background's done.
yeah. but like there's a difference, right?
Hey guys,
Yo,
Hey.
Yo.
Francisco, you here?
Yes.
Hey, it's fun, Paul.
Shit, it's the cops.
I'm filming a podcast right now. I'm so sorry. I'm literally filming right now.
My bad.
Can I ask you? Absolutely, yeah. Yo, guys, continue the conversation.
all right,
Copy.
brother. Damn, I wanted to make a point.
The bagels. Don't
The
forget.
bagels, but no, I'm not gonna forget.
Yeah, just wait for him to come back.
Yeah.
Did I
What the
just
fuck
burn
just
myself?
happened?
No. Who was that? He looked like Jesus.
Yo, guys, Jesus just came by.
Yo.
No, but you know what's crazy? Like, I'll tell the story again when
Mm-hmm.
Fran just comes back. So we did a blind taste testing of bagels. Like, we picked up.
Oh yeah. I think you told
I
me.
think I
this,
told you
right?
top
Yeah.
10 bagels that are considered a top 10, and that was a hell of an experience. That was a hell of an experience that we did that. What happened? The fuzz?
No smoking.
Oh, no smoking?
Yeah.
Oh, why? They can smell it?
Yeah, upstairs.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, now we learned.
Yeah.
Have you smoked before on this?
Yeah.
So that's
I guess too many complaints.
all right. Back to the bagel story. But what was I gonna say? So Pete and John are so meticulous in regards to they taste their coffee every day, hot and cold. They taste the bagel every day. Like, but that's the difference though between a business person and someone just opening up a place to serve food.
100%.
That's the difference. And before we get into that whole bagel thing, I did a blind taste testing for bagels. Like we did a blind taste test of like the top 10 bagels. Bro, some of the bagels, I'm telling you right now, that are viral on social, fucking ass. Like Dunkin' Donuts makes a better bagel.
Damn.
Dunkin' Donuts is like that continental breakfast style.
Yeah, but you know when you push a bagel,
trash.
bro, you know when you push a
The
bagel,
ingredients are horrible, I think.
but yo, imagine if I had a bagel in my hand, and you know when you push it and like that, it cracks, like it creates like an indent, and it cracks like a fucking earthquake just happened.
like cardboard, like.
One of the what people consider one of the best bagels in New York was like that. And
What's this flat called?
I don't know if I want to like bash it like that. No,
What's it called? What's it start with?
it was
P?
nah, it was Utopia Bagels
Oh,
in the city.
Utopia.
Yeah,
You don't like it?
that was trash.
Really? I've never
Trash.
been. I heard it's amazing.
But how'd you hear? Social?
no, friends.
No,
Friends that
I-
went personally.
Nah, fam. And I'm not just
Really?
saying that. Like I blind taste. I had no idea it was their bagel.
Wow.
I'm smelling.
Smelling bullshit.
Nah, fucking. I don't know. I don't even know my top 3 bagels. Honestly, I don't know the name of the bagel places. Spot on Taco, Rhodes Fire. Fucking.
There's a Long Island Bagel on Central Ave. There's Bagel Emporium.
Bagel
there's
Emporium's-
there's Empire Bagels now. There's Brooklyn Bagel.
So Bagel Emporium is number 2 to me. 2 Brooklyn Bagel.
Well, you know what? Bagel Emporium, I got to give them a lot of credit. You know why? Because just from like, if you really break down their operation, bro, they got like 8 fucking locations.
They're the McDonald's. No, I think more.
More?
I think so. I think they have like 10 locations, bro.
Well, regardless, God bless
They
those
win Best
owners.
of Westchester like every year too.
Really?
Yeah, so they're paying somebody off.
Nah, but God bless their owners, bro. They're doing something right because like they if you do go to the different locations, like I've been to the one in Yorktown, I've been to the one in Portchester, they do have consistency. But it's a different type of bagel. Like it's just a different experience. And that's the cool part about food is every place gives you a different experience. That's what I love most is that like we could all go together to 20 different burger spots, 20 different experiences. You're never going to have the same.
100%.
Unless you go to McDonald's. You should. You're supposed to.
100%. All right, so you guys mentioned Garden Catering. Tell us about that. You guys were excited when you mentioned
Wait,
that. What is
you've
this?
never had it?
Never even heard of it.
Oh my god!
All right, so they got to locate. I grew up in the Merrimack.
It's a catering hall, or is it
No,
a restaurant?
no.
It's just a little shop.
So it's a shop. It's called Garden Catering. I grew up in Mamaroneck. There was one right on Mamaroneck Avenue. Okay,
It's like an Asian thing.
Really?
Asian thing.
Yeah.
It's not Asian.
Yes, it is Asian. I went through the same thing with Sandra. It is Asian.
Where did
Garden
you hear
Catering
that?
is an Asian. It's like an Asian brand.
Where did you like research this?
Yeah, look it up. Let's look it up. I'm pretty
Yo,
sure.
you got the laptop.
I'm 99%.
Look this shit up. So anyway, let me just give you the breakdown of Garden Catering. So Garden Catering, you go in, they got nuggets, they got fries, they got cones, like potato cones. They got bacon, egg, and cheeses. They have the
potato
everything.
cones are fire.
Potato cones are fire. But so we grew up on something called the high school, okay, or the home run,
Oh yeah, we
which was
reviewed that.
the
that's fire.
nuggets in a bag with French fries and seasoning, and you used to just grab it to go in like this like little bag. You shake it around, and then you would literally rip it open or stick your hand in and just grab what you got. Bro, their nuggets, I compare any chicken nugget to a Garden Catering chicken nugget. And the argument growing up, do you ever have Chicken Joe's?
No.
Oh, see, you guys can't even get into this conversation. You gotta have Chicken Joe's.
He's
now.
like, yo, get the fuck out of the room.
You gotta have chicken.
He's like, yo, you guys
Nah.
can't even be here right now.
You gotta have Garden. Go have Garden, then have Chicken Joe's. Because the argument growing up in like Westchester from like my area was what was better, Garden Catering or Chicken Joe's. That was always the argument. That was always the debate.
I want to try Chicken Joe's.
You should.
What do
It's
you
the
got?
same stuff.
You know, the Garden, it's not really specifying what type of food. But as soon as I go to the website, the first thing is Thai.
It's Asian.
Thai flavoring.
I told you it's Asian.
Oh, it's Thai flavoring. Doesn't mean you.
No,
it's,
but
is
No,
it-
but it's
But the first
it's
thing
an
that came up
Asian
was Thai.
inspiration behind it. That's
Alright.
why they give you sweet and sour sauce.
hold
for
on,
chicken
hold on,
nuggets.
hold on. Let's
They give you sweet like,
continue the convo. I'm looking at this. Hold on.
and I think it's Korean because Korean like they're heavy into the chicken game.
With the
I could smell an Asian in a second, bro.
Korean chicken. Yeah, they use their own
I
flavor.
did say
yeah.
me and my wife went through the same argument. She's like, "It's not Asian." I'm like, "Yo, it's Asian." Like, it's
All right,
obviously
hold on.
Asian.
Wait. Garden Catering was founded by Lou Landoli in the mid 1970s, and he and his business partner opened a Garden Poultry in Greenwich, Connecticut. In 1978, Landoli expanded the business by opening a new location on South Beach Avenue under the name Garden Catering. After Landoli's passing in 1989, the establishment closed temporarily. In 1991, Frank Carpenteri Sr. purchased the business, including its secret fried chicken and nugget recipes, and reopened it and continued its legacy. Bro, this place was opened up by two
That doesn't-
Gindaloons.
So what? But is there an Asian? Ask if there's an Asian inspiration behind the food. It doesn't matter who the owners are. Fucking Shaq could own the place.
100%.
But the fucking
It might have Asian inspiration, but I'm telling the seasoning doesn't.
that the special seasoning, especially.
No, Garden Catering is not Asian inspired. It's more of an American style fast casual spot known especially for the fried chicken nuggets, potato cones, and other comfort food staples. It's
So
American
That's
eats.
why they give sweet and sour sauce and like Asian seasonings with things. Ask.
I don't know.
I'm curious. It's definitely Asian.
Wait, is sweet and sour sauce Asian?
yes.
Are you sure?
I mean, I've never been anywhere besides
Anywhere
an Asian
else.
place that
Yeah.
has sweet and sour sauce.
I guess it just gives you variety. That's what their answer. Variety dipping sauces.
Let's talk about wings.
Ooh.
You know what's crazy? I recently started really enjoying Sherwood's.
Okay.
So I grew up on Sherwood's.
All right.
Being from Mamaroneck.
You feel like it's top 3?
I put them in my top 3, I think, when we did it. Did I? I think I did.
Did you? I thought you put him like 5B.
No, that was
He did top 5 and then he went like 5B.
Oh, I can pull up the post. Let's see. I got
was-
receipts. I got receipts.
You know, the last time I went, it didn't hit like that.
So you know
My
what?
list changed yesterday.
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 Let's talk about it.
Yesterday.
We went to go deliver the trophy to Beachmont in New Rochelle.
You been to Beachmont, bro?
I saw that. Absolutely. Let's go there a
Oh,
lot.
we'll talk about the tournament too.
And we got the first order of wings yesterday. And they were phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Really?
Even AJ even
We
goes.
ate him in the rain.
AJ, yeah, we ate him in the rain. AJ 914 Collective literally goes, "These are my favorite wings now."
They were
Wow.
bomb. I don't know if it's like a first order thing.
Hold on,
Like,
wait, I got the.
Maybe they knew it was you guys.
Blazer number 1. Number 2, Beachmont. Sherwood's 3.
Ooh.
All right, so I did say Sherwood's 3, but no, Beachmont's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it was very
You know, I
good.
still think Candlelight has the highest quality.
Blazers is number 1 to me.
Blazers, where's that?
So,
North Salem.
North Salem.
Yeah, I haven't been to that
You
one.
gotta go. It's fire. They
Your
double fry
signature?
it.
Double fry.
Yeah, it's good, bro. It's good. And you know what? Northern Westchester needs some love.
Yeah, they
They
need
got some
love,
good
but
spots.
they got to show out.
Yeah,
they
they
need
do.
to
They
give
got some
people
good
a
spots.
reason for us to
You
go
ever
up
been?
there.
I'll give you a pizza spot up there. Trio Pizza. Solid
Trio's
spot.
good.
Trio's good. But
Now
like,
that, now
there's
that we lost Maria's in Yorktown, Trios is the best.
yeah, Trios is very busy now. But now wings. You want to talk wings? Let's talk wings.
We've been talking wings. Yo, Candlelight, what do you guys think about Candlelight?
So like,
They're on my top 5.
Not 3. Well, where they lack? Because I feel like their crispiness is A1.
So another thing me and Fran noticed,
Yeah.
we went to go eat Candlelight probably a couple months ago, and we got the first order. Fucking
Fire.
life changing.
the first order's fire. Okay.
Yo,
What do you
we
mean by first order?
Like the first order of wings.
But
Like,
why does that make it different? The oil's cleaner?
I don't know what it is. Maybe the guys are more awake or fucking they don't want to go home.
They're not rushing because there's
who
only one
knows
order.
what
Because think
is.
about it.
But all I know is yesterday's first order at Beachmont was life changing. And Candlelight, yo, me and Fran dogged these wings in the parking lot, like in the cold, like that. When we're sitting there just devouring something, that means it's fire. Like,
Because you have to think about it this way: is that when these places get busy, right? The hardest thing to keep up is
Well, it's
quality.
quality, yeah.
And when you're putting like Candlelight, listen, Candlelight has been around for a long time. They don't do much marketing in regards to like social media and things of that sort, but
because the product.
well, they built the brand.
they've
They
been
built the
around
brand
for
for
100
forever. They've been
years.
around for so long. So they have like a cult, bro. There's a cult following. You put up something like you can put up a clip right now. Yo, Candlelight sucks. You're gonna get ripped. Someone's gonna come and find you. You know, like they have a cult following. But are they good wings? Absolutely. I'm not saying they're not. I'm a bit to this day. Their barbecue sauce top notch in my book. Top 2, maybe 1. But in regards to the wing itself, I think like the first order that was phenomenal. I'm still not the biggest fan of their buffalo sauce. It's too runny for me.
I love buffalo,
But
yeah, it's too watery.
too watery for me.
Yeah.
But it's just something about it. Just
He
like
likes sticky sauces. That's why he likes Beachmont.
Well, you
so
know
much.
why?
It's like a smothered.
so. You want to know why?
That's
My
why I
f-
don't like Beachmont.
my-
Too
oh,
much sauce.
And
So-
also, you know what's funny? That me and Fran eat together so much that like I know like what Fran like likes and doesn't like.
Mm-hmm.
Like he likes sweeter like sauces on his pizza and stuff. Like I could take a bite of something during a review and know where Fran's going. Also where I'm going.
Yeah. Because my favorite spices, seasonings is Asian. I think it's because my mom introduced me to
You
sushi.
didn't know that sweet and sour sauce was Asian.
No, it's Chinese. It's Chinese, but I'm saying like in regards to like my favorite seasonings and stuff are usually like Japanese, right? Or like Thai or Korean. Chinese definitely have great seasoning as well.
They're all very similar.
Very similar in a sense, right? But like when you really get into their cuisines,
Soy
they're
sauce
different.
based.
They're different, right? But like my mom introduced me to sushi very young, right? So I just like when anything has like a Thai or like a soy sauce base or things like that, like I'm all for it. Like I'm all for it. Like if someone said to me,
Facts.
"What can you eat for the rest of your life?" Asian cuisine.
Like you love that steak sandwich that we had.
Which one? Oh, from Mason's. So we got the flank.
Mason's is good.
We got the flank sandwich, the flank steak sandwich. But they marinate the flank steak in probably some
Like
type
a
of teriyaki soy.
ginger or something. You
But it
got
was
all of
Asian influenced, and I was like, "Yo, it's up my alley." It just, I don't know. That's just what my taste buds love.
Nice.
But like anything, like the Thai chili wings that we got at oh my god, House of Wings in Mount Vernon,
mango sweet chili.
Oh, those are
At
great.
Getaway
Getaway
car.
car. There's a lot.
I might go get those tonight.
I think,
actually.
but that's to your point though. With candlelight, it's like they're my top 5, but I just think there's a lot of competition now. Like people are upping their game, because because of social media, people are like, yo, we need that edge, right? Sherwood's though, barbecue sauce, fire. I could house Sherwood's wings, but you know what? You might have had a different experience when you went.
Last time I went, it didn't hit the like I went.
It happens though.
Yeah,
it happens, But sometimes like these places, like there's certain places they deserve a second chance, But there's some places the first time is just ass, and there's nothing you can do. Like when you bite into a wing and that shit like is chewy.
Oof.
Nah,
Like
hell
Domino's
no,
wings.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But like there's
That's not
wings
even in
like
the
that.
running. Yeah,
but there's
that's
wings like that, But I gotta give a shout out to like
frozen wings.
Yeah.
Pre-fried,
Oh man.
breaded, and then frozen. It's trash.
Yeah, but you gotta give credit to like the food scene right now in Westchester. Like, there's a lot of places that are really trying to make a name for themselves because it's competitive. It's competitive. Like, people have their places. New York City obviously is the most competitive.
Yeah.
But I gotta give a big shout out to the food scene right now in Westchester County. Like people are doing it right. And I'm proud of like these small business owners trying to build relations. And I love seeing, shout out to my boy Andrew at oh my God, the Indian spot.
In the
window.
Oh, shot. So with an
No.
SH.
Why are we all shot?
Let me look
Yeah,
it
look
up.
this
Something
up.
with an SH.
Shirley, India.
There you go.
So yeah.
Shirley's
so
the bomb.
Shirley, Andrew,
go
bro.
there, too.
I gotta tell you something. Shout out to Andrew. Always collabing with other spots. Gene, Duke's Ramen, always collabing with other spots. Like, that's what this is about. Like, stop thinking, you said before, like, kill your ego. Find places that you can collaborate. Bro, I would love to see a Geno's Dunwoody collab. Half pie Dunwoody, half pie Geno's.
The competition is tough, though.
It's tough.
That's why
but
a
you
lot
know
of
what?
business don't want it, especially pizza and pizza. Why am I gonna,
Yeah, but it's collaboration, bro.
Yeah,
like,
for social media purposes, that's nice. But
Yeah,
in
but
reality,
like-
it's like, it's competition. I don't want my customers not liking their stuff.
Nah, I get
No,
it.
I feel that.
I don't
I
know.
feel that. I just
It's
like
tough. It's tough.
There's power in competition. I mean, there's power in competition, but there's power in collaboration.
Absolutely.
Like it's tough for me. Like bring people the best of both worlds. Because at the end of the day, your customer is what keeps you open, and if people ask for it, like, try it.
Yeah.
There's enough people and enough money to go around. I don't think a collaboration like that, for example, is shutting down either spot.
No.
Because listen, there might be some people that are not willing to drive where Geno's is.
100%.
Right?
Or can't
Can't
get there.
Can't get there, right? So it's like, I don't know. I'm just
Or
a big
vice
fan.
versa.
Or vice versa.
Yeah,
I'm just
100%.
a big, fan of collaboration. I love seeing it, man. I love seeing it.
100%. What's the weirdest food you guys ever had? On and off the show, like in general.
Oh, weirdest food I've ever had? Probably in South Africa. I ate warthog, impala, and my grandfather's convinced we ate monkey.
Wait, are you lying? Or
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
Convinced.
I went to South Africa when I was 10.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, my grandparents took me
I
because
didn't even notice.
they were teachers, so they used to like take summers off. And like they had summers off, so they would just like travel all over the world. So like my grandfather could tell you crazy cuisines he's eating, but he's convinced we ate monkey. But I told him, I was like, yo, I don't think we did. We did eat some crazy different chicken out there though. It's like a wild chicken. But yeah, warthog was an experience. Impala was an experience. But at the end of the day, if these things are cooked right and seasoned right, everything tastes good. I just saw a guy cooking bear meat on Instagram.
Bear meat's dangerous.
Is it really?
Yeah, you gotta like
Oh, it has to be cooked properly. right?
parasite like a motherfucker.
Really?
And not only so, the crazy part is that bear meat has a parasite that you could get, and it grows under your skin, and it's there for like life until it like eventually like attacks something that'll kill you.
Wow.
I watched this whole episode of Rogan about it. It's crazy. And then I went on like a whole rabbit hole about it because I was so like curious. I wanted to see what it looked like. You could literally slice open a fucking bear and it'll just be filled with like worms.
That's
No
gross.
way.
That's gross. That's disgusting.
And that worm could imagine you feeling like little tickling
Oh,
around your fucking skin.
Ew.
Must be
bro.
normal to them, I guess.
Yo.
But yeah, that's the
Wow.
weirdest shit I've ever
Yo,
eaten.
but so I don't really
Yeah.
eat weird things. Like I've never been to South
So what's the
Africa. I
weirdest?
wish. Maybe we're doing a fucking world tour one day. We're gonna be in like Antarctica eating fucking like penguins or something.
That would be crazy. Penguins.
So you haven't ever tried anything out of the ordinary?
I mean, like I went to Giovanni's Deli once, and actually I went to G&R Deli, and Giovanni was there, and he
yeah, I
like
remember
shoved a raw octopus tentacle in my mouth. He was like, "Eat this, it's delicious." It's freaking.
Yeah, Nick, you don't eat seafood.
And I was
I
like,
still gotta get you to eat sushi. He hasn't had sushi yet. Like raw fish sushi.
haven't yet.
You
Yeah.
don't
What's
want
the
to?
weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Maybe crocodile in Thailand.
How was that?
It was it was very lean, no fat on it at all. And it was kind of not dry, but like since there's no fat, it just doesn't have any extra moisture.
Okay.
It was kind of like a pork chop.
Okay.
Okay.
How a pork chop can kind of get dried out.
yeah.
But a pork chop with no fat on it. It was just the actual piece of
Would
meat.
you eat
that's-
it again?
Absolutely. It
Really?
was grilled. It was good.
It was good.
It was
How
good.
was Thailand?
Best trip of my life.
Really?
The most life-changing part about it is the people.
Really?
The people, I believe, is because the Buddhism. Everybody just treats each other nice. I went to Bangkok. It's like New York City.
Yeah.
But imagine New York City where there's no crime and nobody hates each other.
Everyone's just
Nobody
genuinely
raises
nice.
their voice. Nobody honks their horns.
Wow.
Just peace.
That's
it was
amazing.
it was like life-changing to see how many people could be all together
See-
and be so peaceful.
I like one of
you-
my. Go ahead.
Wait, you talking Bangkok?
No,
Are you going to a different subject?
I'm going
I
to a
got
different
one more
subject.
point about Bangkok.
Go for it.
Did you chase the dragon while you were out there?
Nah, what is that?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Sounds like
either.
a drug. No.
I have no idea what the fuck.
Yo,
that
you
is.
didn't chase the dragon,
What the fuck does that mean?
bro. All right.
I'm scared.
So you go to like any like massage parlor out
Oh,
there,
this dirty boy.
and you ask to chase the dragon. You pay them. They take you in the back. They take a little peyote. They put it on the tip of their tongue. They let it dissolve. You lay down on your back, spread cheeks,
Yo.
lift the legs up to your head, and she gives you a couple dabs to the sphincter.
Where did
And-
you learn this?
Hits you instantly. You're in a different world. You trip out for a little while and you wake up. You chase the dragon.
Where did you learn this? Joe Rogan?
No.
A movie?
You've never chased the dragon?
Never even heard
No.
of this.
You want to try it?
Of course.
That sounds terrifying.
Yo,
the
and
way
the-
it's applied doesn't make
funny
sense.
thing is-
I
so-
don't get it applied by someone's tongue.
No,
though.
it has to be because they apply it to the sphincter and it hits the prostate instantly.
My point is,
It's
it doesn't
an
have to be
instant high.
administered by a tongue, is what I'm saying.
A lot of
Yeah.
these junkies out here, they'll take friggin' heroin and shit, put it in tea bags and shove it up their ass because it hits hard.
Everything hits hard, even alcohol.
Yeah,
You could do
butt
alcohol
chug.
that way, yeah.
What a
But-
weird conversation. I was gonna make it more positive convo.
Let's do it,
I was
yeah,
gonna
let's keep
say
it
I'm
positive.
glad I did that first.
I was
Because I
change
would've
the whole
swung
mood. But fucking licking assholes. Now. Last episode was
Just a
talking about
little dab,
morning
just a little,
shits, now buttholes. But no, I was gonna say I look forward to one day being able to travel the world and try different cuisine. You know,
Hell
like
yeah.
one of my bucket lists is like I want to go to Japan. So I went to Japan when my mom brought me when I was like 6 months old, 7. I was a baby. But there's like photos of me, but I don't remember
Of
you know,
course.
that.
It's him Photoshop. Baby.
But I wanna go.
It's a little baby Fran in Chinatown.
This guy.
Yo. I do want to go to Chinatown and do a video down
His
there.
friend's just
Hell
like,
yeah.
Fran's like,
He's crying. He's crying.
yo, we did a review at a fucking hibachi
Oh
restaurant.
my god. Wait a second. I have it on my favorites. This kid's nuts, bro. We couldn't get through it.
Couldn't get through the intro, bro. We were in fucking tears because
I'll find it
Yo,
right
we're in
now.
a hibachi restaurant. I'm feeling the Asianness now. Like, so
I got it.
I'm like,
Shh, 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 shh. Hold on. Like, tell the story now. Play the video.
so I'm feeling like the Asianness. So I'm like, you know what? We can't even do this review without the hibachi like utensils now. So now we have spatulas and their little tongues. I'm like, ching, ching, ja! Like, and fucking now I feel it. I'm like in it. I'm
he's in it.
I'm
He's
in it. In character.
He found his inner Jet Li.
No, I'm like fucking. I can't even do the intro in English anymore now. I'm like, it's snack time.
right. I'm gonna play it. I'll send you this video if you want to put it up on the screen. Hold on. Ready?
You can put it to the mic.
Yeah.
We back, baby! It's snack time! We're in Larchmont, New York, at Fuji Mountain for some hibachi.
Bro,
You were in character.
yo, but that was take like 37 because he kept going like. I would turn around and be like, bro, I would start crying laughing. And we're in the middle of fucking Boston Post Road because that's where Fuji Mountain is. And I know for a fact people are driving by like, yo, what are these two? Like, these two need help. They need assistance because he was like, oh my
Fucking
God.
Asians.
Wow.
I love it.
They're amazing.
We wouldn't have a civilization without them.
without them. I know.
I think they invented. Yo, I read yesterday that I think they invented mozzarella.
Who?
Chinese.
I think I've heard that too. They
probably
invented a lot.
everything.
Cheese isn't even really.
I'm
in their
pretty sure.
cuisine,
I'm pretty
though.
sure they invented pasta also, right?
Well, I think they.
I think they did,
The
huh?
Japanese, I think they're noodles.
Yeah.
And that's like how it all.
Yeah, they're the
correlated.
soldier boys of the world.
Wait, hold on. We got the answer right here.
That's a good one.
Fucking, they do everything.
What we got?
Oh no, it says
They
Italy.
do everything better.
No, there's no one credited person.
I watch them on
Oh.
TikTok. Everything is just more efficient. Like they have like
They're
the
healthier.
the toothbrush holder on the wall that like pumps out the toothpaste. Everything's done like real fast. They're not like us. Like
Well, they have the blue zones. You ever hear of blue
Like-
zones?
No, it was the.
So
Oh,
blue
we're
zo-
gonna live longer.
Yeah, so blue zones are like where
California is one of them. Did you know? There's a
parts
town
of
in
it.
California.
Yeah, so like there's parts of the United States as well. But I think there's one in New Mexico as well.
there's one in Italy.
Italy, but there's blue zones. And so these blue zones, it's where people tend to live the longest. And if you do research, it's all about the food and the quality of the water. So because what you put into your body is what affects you. But yo, you have people, there's videos of people in their 80s, like mid 80s, late 80s, like going for jogs, walking around just as we walk around with no real aches and pains, the same. But they call them blue zones because the food and the freshness of the food it's not, injected with hormones or parasites or any pesticides. Sorry, not parasites. Pesticides.
Parasites.
Yeah, they put in
Like bear meat.
For all we
Just
know,
giving everybody
I'm gonna
bear
be real. For all we know, they put parasites in our food. So like,
I mean, I'm convinced we have parasites in our stomach
we probably do.
from bad food that we eat. And those
100%.
parasites are specifically put into the foods to make us crave it again. And I highly believe that like a lot of places do that.
We getting conspiracy theory right
That's
now.
very conspiracy.
Because I know that like when I eat heavy fast food and like friggin' heavy processed foods, I crave it so much more. But if I go on like a 30-day cleanse and I just cleanse out everything, apple cider vinegar, mad water, and flush, I barely
Lose your
even think
cravings.
about that shit.
Well, like there's studies though. If you look at fast food,
I think it's the dopamine.
No, so if you eat McDonald's, anything fast food, because of the processed crap that's in it, it has the same effect on the brain as if you were to do drugs.
Yeah.
So that's what makes you
dopamine,
crave
yeah,
it. It gives you a dopamine hit. So that's why people get addicted to social media. That's why they get addicted to porn. That's why they get addicted to anything.
Dopamine, yep.
It's a dopamine hit because you're chasing that. It's like, like the first time you like ever smoke weed and you get high, you can never get that high again.
But
you're
it's even
chasing it.
more like you get like stomach aches, like really like deep stomach aches.
It's because it's trash.
Like,
Yeah, that too.
You go through like
There's nothing like a McDonald's shit.
yo, but I'm convinced that they do that shit to us.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Conspiracy.
We got
But
worms.
but honestly,
We got worms in
but
our
yo, if
stomach.
you really want to get deep into it, if you like, it wouldn't surprise me because at the end of the day, it's like every country has to make money. It's fueled by money, and there's usually a big corporation or corporations that control. In
Mm-hmm.
this country, you might, I don't know if you're gonna get demonetized for this, but like in regards to like big pharma, right? They need I read this. I heard a
Friend's gonna
statistic.
disappear tomorrow.
Bro, I read a statistic. Or not read a statistic. I heard a statistic that like, bro, 70%, I think, of like men in the United States are on some type of medication. 40% are on 2. Don't quote me on that exactly.
On 2 what?
2 pills, right? So think about how many people are on medication. Obesity, heart problems,
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
like all these different things.
High blood pressure, high
blood pressure.
cholesterol.
Bro,
you're-
everybody's sick.
But it's not even. But the thing is, though, it's a lot of it has to do with the food that we're given,
100%.
and it keeps. They gotta keep you sick, bro. You walk into a hospital. Bro, I was in the hospital for, remember, what, 4 or 5 days because of my eye? Bro, I'm in there. I was like, this is fucking mayhem that some of these people are even in there. You walk into a doctor's office and you start paying attention to, like, people just don't take care of themselves.
Just gross.
They just don't take care of
Fucking
themselves.
gross. It is
but,
gross.
like, but you know what's
It's,
changing?
it's like, people are just fucking
People don't care.
about themselves.
But
at
people
all.
are changing, and that's the thing. And I gotta give credit
Yeah,
to where
it's definitely
credit's due.
changing
Is that
now.
there's a different conversation going on now. If you really start paying attention, bro, we had the
Of
conversation
course.
with the owners yesterday. They're cooking things in beef tallow. Why? It's healthier than the oils, bro. You know how bad like seed oils are for you.
100%.
So it's like now all of a sudden all this stuff is starting to come out because look, I heard this before, and it got me thinking. We actually have no idea how long a human being can live.
Yo, so that's something I wanted to look
Break
up
that
when you were
down.
looking at-
Because of Brian Johnson, we're gonna figure it out.
Yo,
Oh, that guy trying to
I've
live?
read, don't quote me, I don't even know if this is facts, but I've read and I've heard on like different podcasts that like years ago there were Asians that could live 150, 160 plus. I don't know if it's
You
real.
stuck on Asians.
No, because yo,
Watch a
Asians,
lot of conspiracy
Asians,
theories, bro.
Asians do live longer.
Well, they're
live
usually
long-
healthier 'cause they have healthier
they're eating
food,
fucking like rice and like freaking fish, like, straight from the
exercise,
ocean,
everything.
like- but I'm pretty sure that there are like monks that have lived to like 150.
But here's the
160.
but it's a good point to bring up, and I know we're going a different direction. It's a good point to bring up though, because what you put into your body matters. The quality of our water matters. All this stuff matters. So like we really have no idea, bro. Human beings, like you said, they can live till 200 years old, and we would have no idea because we're dying in our 70s, 80s, and 90s, and
Even earlier
even
now.
earlier, you know, but because people are just the food that you're eating. Like, think about it. Our grandparents, they didn't deal with as much processed food. It was coming from farms. But then as you get older, now that it's everything's about money and, you know, and quantity, they're just shipping food out. Bro, there's no reason an orange is this big in the middle of November. You know what I mean? Like some of these oranges, everything's just pumped with hormones. That's going into our body. That's affecting us one way or another. And everything you do at a young age comes back to bite you in the ass when you're in your 50s and 60s. Let me ask you something. You ever see an obese person live until they're in their 80s?
0%.
Nope. Lucky if they even get to the 70s.
That's the beauty of social media. We're able to spread the word to more people.
But
Without
I think
this, we would have just had the news.
I just had this conversation last night at dinner. I said there are so many people I even know, and we probably all know personally, that have so much knowledge and information that they've learned from reading, studying, seminars. It's like, and you said it when we were at Pat's event. It's like learn one, teach one, right?
one, teach
you know,
one.
like
Yeah.
what was it?
Each one teach
Each one teach one. So it's like if you're learning all this stuff, like not giving it out and putting that information out to the world, you're doing a disservice to the world, man. Like, why wouldn't you want to learn this stuff to then help people? Like, isn't that we all need each other in one way or another?
People
So
are
it's,
selfish.
but it's like I get that.
It
but
is
it's,
what it is.
It is what it is.
People are not
It goes
gonna
back to
change.
ego, right? So I just think that I'm hoping in the next decade, 2 decades, I hope like. I know you have a son now, but like one day when I have kids, like I hope they grow up in a healthier world that, you know what, it'd be kind of cool to be able to go to McDonald's and see these motherfuckers actually cooking burgers on a grill that's cooked in beef tallow because they make a change. We don't need instant food. If I gotta wait an extra 5 to 10 minutes for my burger, but I'm knowing I'm getting quality and I'm paying the same, it may be a little bit more. Like
That's not fast food then, you know? Fast food's always going to exist.
but I think fast casual is what's going to end up taking over. Because I think, like, depending, I could see McDonald's. I know it's a multi-billion-dollar business, and they really are a real estate business. I could see if there's a change in how humans look at themselves and look at their health, because you're seeing less people drinking now. Non-alcoholic beverages are skyrocketing because people want to enjoy having a beer without the alcohol.
And I don't think freaking making things healthier either like should even affect timing on fast food. It's really just product. Like you could still make a burger the same quickness as you can at
Yeah,
McDonald's. with
but it's
healthy
all
shit,
about
you
money.
know?
It's money.
No,
it's
no,
it's
it
speeding
is.
up things up for money.
100%.
So it's like if I would like to see, like I would love to see like a place like McDonald's and stuff be hurt financially because people rather go to a fast casual. Like I'd rather there be like 30 burger heads that are cooking real meat, real food, real ingredient, and go and buy that.
Yeah, but also like a corporation like McDonald's, it's like we're such a small piece of them.
Oh, I
America.
know we are.
You know, like
Exactly.
like the menu here is like. It's the menus are totally different, like everywhere else, and we're such a small piece
It just-
of
yeah.
that. Like it's just like,
But imagine
it's
if
sad.
But imagine if people.
We go over to friggin' to China and get fucking lo mein at McDonald's.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
McLomaine.
Yeah.
McMain.
McChowmine, McChowmine, McChowmine. Want
But
chick
yo,
mine?
it's unreal. He's fucking nuts.
McChowmine.
Nicky's gonna be kidnapped by the Chinese mafia.
And you by Big Pharma.
Big Pharma. I'm gonna be their next test subject. I'm gonna be just getting shot up. But like, what? Oh, but no. To that point, it would be nice to see. Imagine if everyone came together and was like, you know what, we're just not gonna eat at McDonald's anymore. Never happened because sometimes you need a quick fix because you're hungry. But it's like, imagine if everyone was just like, we're not gonna eat at McDonald's. They'd freak out then. You know, like they would freak out but that happened.
never
I
gonna
love
happen.
McDonald's. I might stop at McDonald's right
So
now.
Nicky, so we
bad
found out. So
boy.
Nicky's going to
Right.
get getaway wings, McDonald's, and what was the
We'll
other
see
thing?
by
So
the
I
end.
was gonna go to the burger spot in the city. So, but this is what I definitely am doing. After I leave here, I probably am gonna stop and get some McDonald's, real quick. And then I'm gonna go pick up my son. Actually, I'm gonna go get weed. Then I'm gonna go pick up my son. Then I'm gonna go pick up my wife. Then I'm gonna go to getaway car because by then I'm definitely gonna build up another appetite.
Wow, you're a sick fuck.
Yeah,
That's a lot of eating in a little bit of time.
I'm hungry today.
Damn. Damn, my man. God bless.
God damn.
What defines the
That's for the
perfect
people.
place?
That's for the people that say I take Ozempic on the internet.
Yeah.
I eat,
well,
motherfucker.
eat it like that. You must take Ozempic.
Nah, you can't eat.
Nah, you're
that
right.
kind
I'm
of shit
talking
when
about-
you're-
Yeah, you can't. You know.
What defines the perfect place for you guys to film at? How do you guys choose it?
Can
What
I
narrows
answer
it
this
down?
Yeah, go for
I
it.
love this one.
The perfect place to film at?
Like, why you guys choose these
Environment.
places? Why you guys choose the
Oh.
places you film at?
I thought you meant the environment.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
that's
that
included.
is part of it.
No, I love just like just a great perfect weather day. Like
Oh, I see. It's
Oh,
great.
oh, you're talking like the actual environment.
The sun is hitting the business at the perfect time. Like me and Fran just end up there perfectly. Where right before the line comes, like we like end up bumping into the owner, and it just is magic. Like
Nice.
sometimes we get like those magic moments where it's like, yo, like I can't believe I'm here right now.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That sounds
I
like
agree.
poetry.
I agree.
That's poetry.
That's poetry. It's like a shot out of a movie. But I like repeat the question one more time.
What defines the perfect place to film?
To me, the perfect place to film. Like, to me, it comes down to
The story.
I love a good story, right? Brand new business or been around for X amount of years. You know, whether they had to shut down, reopen. You know, it's just nice to hear the story, right? Because every place has a story, but it's also just it's no certain cuisine, right? We'll shoot anywhere; it doesn't matter the food, but it's just when the owners or the staff are super welcoming to us filming the content, right? Like they allow us to show them cooking and showing how they go about their process and
Yeah.
things like that. That really makes for like the perfect day of shooting content, because when you are not able to get those certain shots that you have in your mind, it feels it takes away from the story that you're trying to tell about the location. So for me, it's just like the acceptance from the owner and the staff. And we also don't like to get in the way of the staff, right? Because especially if they're busy, I'm not trying to be standing in your way while you're trying to cook something. Like I want to get in and out, but as long as they understand why we're doing this. So I guess it comes down to just like understanding of the purpose of why we're there to create content to highlight your business.
Word.
I like it.
Like one of like the best shoots I could remember is we went to Luigi's Pizza in Brooklyn. Super viral, like famous place. Like we
Solid pizza.
We went out there just on a whim. And parked around the block. We go inside, and it just so happened that we got there. It was early enough where there was like no line, and we bumped into the owner, Giovanni. He was like making pizza, tossing pizza, and this man just treated us like we were knew who we were, recognized us when we came in. Literally stood us at the counter while he was on the other side of the counter and started making us what was that called? Omakase? at a Japanese place where they make you the sushi.
Whatever they want.
Yeah. So basically, this man gave us the story of Luigi's Pizza as he heated us up different slices.
Yep.
And he told us the differences, why the square slice has a different sauce on it than his rectangle slices, why the Sicilians have a different sauce.
But see the
like,
science behind this stuff? Like, people that care about their product, that's how they act.
magic. But like these are like, and you feel it, and it's just like, yo, this person is just in love with their business, the brand, the pizza, the employees. Like this man has an employee that's been working for him for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Had a son, named his son Giovanni.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
like
It's, you know what the right word is? Passion. That makes the perfect place.
100%.
When you meet people that are passionate about their product.
Guy's viral at a wazoo. His place was in the movie Big Daddy.
But
Guys,
really?
the Rock's famous favorite slice in New York City. You think the guy would have a head like this big? Most humble man in the world.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
What
that's
part of
it.
Big Daddy do you remember? I love that movie.
You know when
When they're
the
looking to
son
pee?
is, remember when the son is sitting on the counter and he's kicking
He's
his
like-
feet?
He's like showing him how to fold a slice. He was teaching him how to
Okay.
fold a
That's
slice.
Luigi's.
Yeah.
And Gio's in the back. But that's the thing. It's like those, when you just feel the passion from these people. Like
I love that
almost
shit.
where they can cry talking about this stuff. Because a lot of them get worried about like who's going to take over when they're done. You know? But also he had a great story about his father.
Everybody, family, like yo,
Yeah.
those are the experience. Those are the times that we leave and like we get back in the car and we're like, yo, like we love our job, like you know, like that. These are like the fire moments. So those are the moments like I'm standing there. I've seen this guy on the internet a million times. So when you see somebody on a screen only, they're celebrities too. When you see them in real life,
Yeah.
and we're standing there. This man is personally making us slices, telling us his life story and treating us like family. Me, I'm watching myself from above like, wow, I can't believe I'm in this position. I can't believe I'm in this situation.
Yeah.
It's just humbling.
That's the cool. That,
You
that-
know,
that's a cool
like,
experience.
it's humbling and
I
it's
love
dope.
Do you guys have a dream restaurant or chef to experience?
Ooh. I would love to do something with Gordon Ramsay.
I was just gonna say that. Yo, same answer.
Ah, nice.
Same exact
I would
answer.
love to do something
Yes.
with Gordon Ramsay. I think that would just be fine.
Fire. It would be hilarious.
I want to
It'd be
watch him make
hilarious.
his beef Wellington because that's what he's known for. Because it's a difficult dish to make. That would be fire to do something with Gordon Ramsay. So Gordon
Facts.
Ramsay, you see this? We want to do something.
Yeah,
With you.
we love you.
We love you. No, I think that'd be fire. But in regards to restaurant,
Either restaurant, yeah, chef.
is there a restaurant that it'd be really cool to do? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't have like oh, this is the prestigious restaurant that I want to go to. But maybe collaboration, like a place I would want to like collab with. That would be really, really cool. That just like growing up loving. That's a tough one.
If you want to take a moment,
Yeah,
you
take
got
them on.
yours?
Do you have like
Yeah, my dream restaurant to go to is Rayo's.
that'd be really cool.
Oh, yeah, that's one that's hard to get into, right?
Yeah,
like
it's
basically
an old mob
impossible,
spot.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to get. You have to. So you have a table, but you only get that reservation once a year. That's how it works.
And the only way anyone who
They have to
doesn't
give you their
they have to
reservation.
give you their reservation.
Yeah. So like, let's say I had a table, and it's only on Thursday, April 12th, just to make it up.
And you can't make it.
And I can't make it. I can call you. Hey,
the
Frances,
restaurant ain't giving it to you. You have to. Know
I gotta.
the-
I have to give it to you, and then I have to tell the restaurant you're taking my reservation for that night.
So that's why.
Because they pay for to have it. It's a whole system. But yeah, it's like, is there a brand I would love? Like, I'm trying to think of like a brand I would love for us to collab with. Like, you know, what would be really cool to do. I don't know why I grew up loving like peanut M&Ms. I'm not the
an M&M would
like
be
M&M would be really cool. Just from a brand standpoint. But yeah, I can't think of like a restaurant. You know, exact restaurant where I'm like, oh, I really want to do something there. Like Carbone's would be pretty cool.
Fire.
You know.
Oh, like yo, I can't say it on camera, but I could get us a reservation at Carbone.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I don't
Let's
wanna-
put the secret out.
All right, don't put the secret out. But
Yo, you were saying, damn, you said something.
You
that
said M&M's.
M&M's.
Oh, okay. So a dream
Collaborate with
collab for
brands.
us, for me, would be McDonald's.
You bash McDonald's. This guy's praising McDonald's. What's going on here?
McDonald's is
McDonald's.
his favorite fast food too.
If I had a fan, no,
He's
I'm a
in the
big
city
fan
a
of
lot. This
Chick-fil-A.
guy loves McDonald's.
I do love McDonald's.
It's
but
a
like,
great.
no, it's a guilty pleasure, but like I'm not
Bashed
running.
him for like 10 minutes straight.
Yeah, no, because I'm not running to them, but like.
A dream collab for us to me is McDonald's, and that's just because when I look at like the biggest, like the biggest celebrities, the biggest icons, the biggest legends, they've always teamed up with like Wheaties or McDonald's or like Coca-Cola.
Yo, I'm gonna be
So,
honest.
like,
You know who I would love to I would love to collaborate with, like the New York Jets
ooh, or the
That'd be fun.
Yankees.
or the Yankees.
Yo, the Yankees would be fire.
That would be a
I
dream.
want
Mean
to try
like their
the.
food at the stadium?
No,
Or
like
what?
so, like have like
We
like
want to like motivate the fucking team.
no, like go eat some food. No, but like just doing a so like
Get the fuck up and play.
nah. So like for example, like MetLife, the food like highlights
That's
the
what I'm
food,
saying.
but you're collabing with the team.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
that'd
doing
be
something like
sick.
that. Like we have some buddies in our network that have done collabs with the Yankees and stuff. Like they're getting more involved with the influencer world. But like that would be really cool.
That is cool.
You know,
Yo,
that'd be really, really cool. That'd be
We
like
need
a
to
dream
try
come true.
the fucking tiramisu in the Yankee helmet.
Yeah, we
Oh
gotta-
yeah, I saw that recently on
Fucking
social
look
media.
bomb.
Yeah, I
It looks
just get-
okay.
I just
I
get,
wanna
s-
go- I
I
might
just
go
get
get that
scared
today.
of eating
I
stuff
might go
like
get
that.
that tonight.
Because he's going to the Yankees. The Yankees are playing right now.
That's the third one for the day.
The Yankees actually lost.
His
but,
third stop.
There's that.
I'm sorry.
Nah, I get scared. I'll eat
161st
it.
Street, baby.
Yeah, I'll eat it, but I get nervous eating that stuff because they're making it at such quantity that like you might get something different than me.
What?
Like when you're eating
Oh, the
stuff.
tiramisu?
Yeah, because they're
Oh.
making so much.
Nah, yeah, it's just the experience.
Yeah.
There's so many little things that I want to try.
The human
I really
experience.
want to go to Krispy Kreme tonight and get their fruity pebble donut.
Number four.
four.
Their
We're
milk
keeping
donut.
track.
I don't know. I might not. I might switch up everything. Who knows? But I'm definitely hitting at least 2 spots.
Minimum 2 spots.
Minimum.
How do you guys deal with burnout? I know it gets tough doing something consistently where you have to every Saturday. You have to
I
because
feel like
it's
I
the
got a good answer
consistency.
for this.
Go for it.
Me and partners, like we just pick up where each other lacks. Like
Yeah.
I feel like me and Fran know like when like we're both like stressed or like like focused. Not like we both own businesses. Like there's times where it's like friggin' Fran could have a day of just shitty phone calls and it's like yo like he doesn't like I could tell in his voice if he's not feeling it or some shit. So it's like we just both pick up where each other lacks. We don't even need to tell each other. You
Yeah.
know? Like
I agree. It's also just comes down to the required work. You
Yeah.
know, because
there's no option. The
there's no
ships are burned, bro. We're
Yeah.
stuck on a fucking island. What else are we gonna do?
No,
like we have to go to
it's-
war.
it's a
we
crazy-
have to like that's it.
it sounds like a crazy mindset, but when you talk to other people in entrepreneurship, right? Like I talk to my business partners or I talk to Nicky in regards to SnackTime, it's like a large part of winning is outlasting. And so
Facts.
like it's like when you don't want to go to the gym, but then you go and it's the best workout of your life, right?
Fact.
So
Happens
it's
all
the
the time.
same exact thing with this. Like there's days where like I'm not gonna lie, there's days where I'm like it's Friday, I'm like, oh I got snack time tomorrow. I'm like, fuck, I just had a crazy week. I don't want to go shoot. But you go and shoot, you get it done
Got
because
an
it's
option,
like
yeah.
someone else right now. I know this sounds crazy in regard, but from a creator standpoint or just a marketing standpoint, like there's someone out there right now that we're competing against for attention because that's what you're doing in this world, especially with social media. There's someone right now that's waking up Saturday morning that usually shoots on Saturdays and is not going out to shoot because they don't feel like it.
No, bro.
You know, so it's like it's just the required work because it's doing what the other people won't
do.
won't do. That's
yo,
it.
it's like we've done such crazy shit for snack time. Every Saturday, like no matter what, sad, happy, emotions always get left at the door.
Yeah.
And friggin' it's honestly crazy. Like snow, rain, sleet, friggin'
make it happen.
sun. Like we've
unless
been
we
out there
have-
in 2 degrees, bro.
Yeah.
Freezing our fucking balls off, dying. Yo, we've waited in lines for hours. Like
Yep.
off a whim, for videos that we could post in there just duds, and we just wasted like friggin'.
But you know
all
what
this
it is?
time,
It's like I've changed my mindset because like when we first started like posting content consistently, like we would get caught staring at the like views, like oh we're not at 10,000, we're not at this, and now it's just like it's like you care about that stuff, but
not
I don't
as
get
much.
not as much. I
You
don't
have
get
a little more security.
Yeah, I don't get too tied to it because I know everything that we're posting. It's just additional new eyes. It's more attention. It's like, but it's also a way to get better. Like it's just every time we do an edit, it's like, all right, how can we make the next one better? How can the scripting be better? How can this be better? And I do the same thing with clients. It's like, we got to get better. We got to get better. We got to. If you're not getting better, you're dying. That's the way I look at it, right? You're just staying in the same place. So like. That burnout's definitely a thing. Like we, like for example, like the Saturday we're not gonna be able to shoot. We have, we have a family thing, but it's okay, right? Because that little break is sometimes necessary. But like if we know we're supposed to be shooting the next day, and unless something drastic happens, like we're gonna go out and shoot. We're gonna get the content we need because it's just knowing like it's getting rid of time horizons. I don't want to say like I'm not saying to him like, yo, in 5 years we need this to happen. It might be 10 years. I don't know, right? But you just
But
keep
it's gonna
going.
happen, and you gotta keep going.
You just gotta keep going. It's a mindset.
We take it just as seriously as like a real job. Like
Yeah, you have to.
There's no like, oh shit, like I'm not feeling it today. I don't feel like eating. Like I have a stomach ache. Friend, like we've both done this sick. Like
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and that's another thing. It's like you see like other creators, and we talk about it all the time. Like we want to be better than you. Like that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I'm not in something. I don't do something to half-ass. I'm not doing something to waste my time. So like if I'm gonna be in marketing, I'm gonna try to become the best marketer. If I'm gonna become the best foodie or best creator, I'm going to go out of my way to become the best and study what the best are doing and try to get to that point. Like I'm trying to get to, like if you think about like creators right now in the food realm, there is a top 3. Right now in New York, there's a top 3, right? No particular order. You got a Jack's Dining Room. You got I'ma Eat This, and like you could even put like a Sister Snacking or like I can't think of the other one off the top of my head.
girls.
No, not girls, but I'm just talking. I know Sister Snacking is a group of girls, but like those are like the top 3 that come to my mind, right? But it's just like, yo, we're trying to be in that conversation. You know, we want to be in that conversation because that's what opens up more opportunities.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's just knowing that you got to put in the work every single day because the minute that someone lets up, foot on the throat, you know, because that's what it comes down to.
No,
Most people are
100%.
not willing to outlast. Like if you haven't posted for a month, like yo,
Attention's gone.
yeah, we're flying by. We're gonna fly by.
Attention's gone.
You know, and we've changed up our strategy where it's like it's big time storytelling now. It's gotta tell a story. People gotta be on this journey with you at the location. Like we want people to feel like they're there with us, and that's really how you counter it. But I also do believe if you need a little break, take a break. You know, there's
Yeah, if
nothing
you
wrong with
need
that.
it, you need it.
Yeah, if you need a mental
But
break.
in reality, man up and do it.
Yeah, no, it's true. No, it's the
Straight
truth.
up. That's the best way to do it. Just do it.
You gotta push through.
You get that muscle memory and it becomes normal.
Yeah.
Just muscle through everything. Vacations. Let's talk about that cruise, man. Tell us about it.
Yo. So I just
Diarrhea every day.
Oh, no.
that cruise food. No, yeah, my son had diarrhea from the second day on. And it's just you're just bloated. It's very salty and just like sugary food and just processed like fucking I don't know, it's good food. It's just you could tell the difference. Like I could eat bad in New York and go to the gym every day and not feel like as bloated as I did there, you know? Like but it was great. We took a cruise.
Where you
Norwegian Escape.
Where you came off of?
We left from New York, West Side Highway, right? The little dock, the
Really?
pier over there.
Yeah, Manhattan.
Yeah, it took us down to
You guys had a blast though.
no, it was fire. Florida, 2 days. Took my son to Disney for the first time. Second day we did Disney Springs, did all the food. Then we went to the Bahamas. It was 8 days. It
Nice.
was fire. Did all the restaurants on the boat. It's dope because you get to see the world again, like through the kids' eyes, and it's just like it's crazy.
That's poetic.
No, I
bro.
love it. I love it. It's like, yo, like, I mean, me and my wife, we were always fun. Like, we even before a baby, we go to Chuck E. Cheese. But it's like now, like,
Before the baby is crazy.
Before the baby,
No,
our fun was Chuck E.
yo,
Cheese.
did it?
That's
Yo,
wild.
me and Sandy, we used to go to Disney like fucking.
Disney, I get because Disney.
said Chuck E.
got
Cheese.
everything. Yeah, Chuck E.
but,
Cheese is
like,
wild.
No, we would go to like a Chuck E. Cheese. Fuck it. Like,
Chuck E. Cheese freaks me out.
No, yeah.
I've
Damn.
been to one Chuck E. Cheese my whole life.
Were you a kid or an adult?
was a kid.
There you go. It's
I
normal.
ain't ever
then.
going back.
But
Date night at
we
Chuck E.
go
Cheese.
friggin'. Yo, we've been together for so long. You run out of places to go. They open
like
up a new
that.
Chuck E. Cheese. You go, well, yo, let's go check out Chuck E. Cheese. Let's see what's popping. I didn't grow up on Chuck E. Cheese, so when they opened up Chuck E. Cheese, me and my wife.
There's one in Yonkers.
Yeah, I know, but I
On
didn't grow
Central
up.
Ave.
Is
Yeah,
it?
but
Yeah.
yeah, but
Where
they,
La Hacienda is?
Yeah.
In there.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They're new?
yeah, but like
It's gotta be
we didn't
new.
grow up with Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, it was never.
No,
yeah.
I the one I went to was like we won a hockey tournament when I was young, and the fucking town we were in Bumblefuck, I don't know where we were, had one.
No,
So
yeah,
that's where
that's
we
what
went to celebrate.
No,
I was like 9.
Yeah.
We didn't. By the time the one opened on Central, like I was already mad old.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah,
I didn't know it was
yeah,
there.
But fucking, yeah,
So-
like
so Bahamas
Bahamas, food, sun. It was chill, man. Like it was dope, friggin' being able to do that for my son.
How many days the whole trip?
8 days.
8 days from leaving New York City and coming back?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
We're gone forever.
You had a recent trip, right?
Went to Boston for my
Nice.
birthday for a weekend. My girlfriend and I, Marlene and I, love Boston. It's nice because you go to the North End, you walk around. We got really lucky with the weather.
Nice.
Boston's great. It's just because it's a smaller city, so you can really kind of almost walk everywhere. Not everywhere, but you can walk a good amount, and it's not like a New York City block. One block is like
Like a mile.
A mile. But no, Boston was really nice. But the next spots I want to go to, like I really want to go out to like Italy. I want to go to Greece.
Japan.
Japan's a big one. It's expensive though. It ain't cheap. The flight alone is like $2,000 a person for there and back. So
Wow.
it's but it's the human experience. Those are the things I want to experience. And at the end of the day, it's like I love the saying, just book it, because money comes and goes. You figure out how to make it more of it. It's
100%.
you can't get back those experiences. Like I know save, but there's a lot of people that save a ton of money and they never even get to fucking enjoy it.
Gotta have a goal for the money. If you have no
Yeah.
goal for the money, blow it.
Yeah,
You're not saving up for something. You're not a
no.
business. Just blow it then.
have
Live
fun,
it up,
enjoy
enjoy
yourself.
it.
Exactly, 100%. Especially if you got no kids, just fucking go
Oh,
have fun.
especially if you got no kids.
Go have fun.
You don't even need the cushion. You get paid next Friday. Don't worry about it. All right, let's finish strong with social media.
Okay.
What do you guys feel is the best platform for someone that's starting their social media brand? If they had to choose one to go all in, I like to recommend all of them.
Yeah.
But if you were to recommend one, what would it be? Someone starting their brand.
Obviously, Instagram.
Why
Yeah.
would you say obviously? 'Cause I say it's like a business card. I agree, but
yeah,
why?
because Instagram holds the most weight, and it's like TikTok does in a sense too, like in its own like world. It's good for like sales and quick sales and shit like that. But I just feel like if you're really gonna go, like, just do it and just do Instagram. Like, that is like
Yeah, it is like a
the main place.
Why-
you
why-
know?
why you say that? I don't even know.
We like people judge you off your Instagram. We
Yes.
have friggin' 200,000 friggin' subscribers on YouTube, and people look at Instagram still. You know what I mean? It's just like, you have to have it.
Yeah.
Like you got no option.
at this point, like you really don't have an option, because like if you think about it, like, and I agree with Instagram, because like when you meet people for the first time, right? Let's say you're like meeting another business owner and maybe they don't have a business card on them or something. You're like, yo, what's your Instagram?
Instagram.
It's like the
It's the
first.
business
It's a for a majority of people, it's their home, right? That's what they have. Obviously, definitely be on YouTube Shorts, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. You really should be everywhere. Omnipresence is the goal. So like we're really going hard on Facebook now. Like Facebook, like we made a business page a while
Friend
ago.
started the page, a while ago, but he posted the first piece of content on it the other day. Yo, in like a week, that shit's about to hit. It's like over 3,000.
I think it's at like 3,500 followers right now. We've done like,
Oh, my bad.
it's at like 35.
In like a week.
Yeah, it's at like 3,500 followers. We've done more than
Even
half a
Lemonade,
million
we have a
views.
Lemonade profile sitting around somewhere that has a few thousand followers on it. It's just-
Lemonade?
Lemonade.
Remember when TikTok was potentially going to be banned?
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Lemonade, yeah.
We
but
just
like,
started one.
yeah, we
Has
started one,
thousands
but
of
we don't
followers
use it.
on it now.
But with Facebook, for example, like the business page, so there's, and this is really interesting. This is putting people on the game, and I learned this from like watching about. I sent you the clip. with Mr. Beast and Zuckerberg.
Oh, yeah.
So Zuckerberg, I was watching this because I'm always trying to learn how, like, especially when the CEOs or the creators of these apps get on, they talk about it, they give you free game if you really pay attention. So he made a really good point. There's 3 billion people active on Facebook, right? That's a huge platform. That's a lot of fucking people. There's 8 billion people in the world. Almost half of them are on Facebook consistently. So the thing is, when you're a creator, you think Instagram and you think TikTok, and everyone kind of forgets about Facebook. But people are consuming content on Facebook daily. So I said, you know what? I made the Facebook page a while ago, posted, I think, a few things, never really used it to its full advantage. Then I started saying, fuck it. I'm going to start posting all our shit. Like, I was scheduling 2 to 3 posts a day. Now we're over at like 500,000 views in less than 28
Just
days.
unloaded the
just
artillery we already
unloading.
had, like.
But just unload. But we still have more, and just unloading content because it's another place to get people to see who you are. So now I look at it like this. We have Facebook, we have YouTube, we have our personal Instagrams, we have the SnackTime Instagram, and we have the TikTok. With TikTok, our personal Instagrams, and YouTube, just alone, we have like over 300,000 followers. Now we bring Facebook into the mix. Let's say the Facebook starts growing, right? Now it's at 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, and it's not difficult. It's very easy to take a piece of content and post it across all the platforms, and now all of a sudden you grow your audience even bigger. So now you have more at bats to grow your attention, to grow your fan base, to potentially, whatever it's monetizing the platform, monetizing the people following you, but also you never know who could see it and then opens up other conversations. But something that Zuckerberg said that, like, I was like, whoa, like, I didn't even, because we're in all our own echo chambers and we're only listening to ourselves. Bro, majority of the world doesn't speak English.
So people aren't even like consuming
So when
English
we put out
anymore.
content on Facebook and we're speaking English, most people, unless they're local or from the United States or Canada, like English-speaking countries, they're not even watching our content.
100%.
But then you look at this guy like Ashton Hall, right, who went viral with the Saratoga water. He didn't speak in the entire video. So why did that video perform so well across every platform? Because there's no talking. It's only visual, and you don't need to speak English to understand what's happening. So now all of a sudden you put that into perspective and you put out content where you don't talk or you don't use English and you just use visuals. There's a better chance of that going viral, because if you look at the most viral videos on social media across the board, chances are they're not English. They're in like Spanish or something else. You ever see some of the views that these guys in India get, bro?
Oh, India's big.
Bro, insane. And they're not even talking. They're not even talking. So it's like the views just go nuts because it transcends.
Backlots cooking with their feet. Fucking,
But yo,
fucking
but it transcends.
washing your food with their hands
Yeah.
before they feed it to you.
Rubbing it together, right? But like it transcends language, and when you could figure out how to do that, oh dude, it's crazy.
Yo, so a pro tip is be bilingual.
Honestly, eventually we should start a page in Spanish.
That'd be
You
fun.
can use AI to just, do the voice and the other
Yeah,
language.
like we could literally be speaking English and have the subtitles in Spanish.
You could also get the transcript from the video and then put the AI to actually speak the words and put it on the video.
Which is crazy.
And you can make a whole Spanish page.
Eventually, when we have a team, we'll do that.
Yeah.
But like,
Snack
it's-
time.
Nighttime Espanol coming soon.
but yo, did Mr. Beast get rid of his? No, I think he still has
He
it.
said he did.
He got rid of it.
I remember seeing it in an interview he mentioned like getting rid of it.
It's genius because
is.
more people speak Spanish in this world than English. So it's like, why wouldn't you play? Like, bro, I would love to have something in Chinese.
Or fucking lips moving and it's like a different.
You know, but like, yeah, that's
What are you doing?
Snack time TV.
But that's just to kind of put people on game. It's just and don't give up on a platform so quickly. I think a lot of people do that is they get started and like their first video doesn't do well, or their 12th or their 100th. It's just like keep creating, and eventually you're gonna figure out what people want to see from you on that platform. I think that's a big thing too. Like
Makes
think about
sense.
our TikTok. When we first started, you were like, "Fuck TikTok."
Yeah, but that's because we had another platform. I was like, if I have this, like, but if I didn't have anything, so that's why it's like different in our story because it's like we've always had like something going for us.
But
you
we
know?
keep pushing it. Like
What's a piece
push
of
it.
advice for somebody that doesn't have nothing going for them? That not one platform's moving. That
Start them all and
they've
do
been
it.
doing this for 6 months, a year, and they're still not getting any traction. They're maybe growing 10 followers a week. Like we haven't ever experienced that
No,
from the
you're right.
beginning. So it's like, what is a piece of advice for those people?
Do it.
How
Don't
do you
stop.
really get the ball moving?
I
You
think
know?
at that point, like if I was in that situation where none of our platforms were moving, I would have to really take a step back, reevaluate the content that I'm
Everything.
creating, look at the platforms like how I'm creating the content for that specific platform, from the copy to the edit, like all these different things. Because to be quite honest, it's not the platform that's like, like, this one's great. Oh, the platform's not pushing me. No, your content sucks.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry,
Sometimes
that's
it
really
does
what it
just
comes
come
down
down
to.
to the
Yeah, it
content.
does come down to the content, and because people don't understand that if you're not getting traction, and someone else in your industry is getting traction, watch what they're doing. It goes back to what we said before.
Don't
And
steal the style.
don't steal
but
a style, but take little tidbits from it, like little pieces from it that you can utilize, because people that figure out how to get people to watch and get attention, it's a skill. So you got to learn from those people that are able to do it. And I think the worst thing that you could do, like we talked about plenty of times on here, is having an ego where like it's okay to reach out to someone for advice. But if they tell you things, don't be the person that says, "Oh, I do all that already." Obviously you don't.
Always. That's always it.
Like obviously you
100%.
don't. Obviously you're not doing all the things that you're being told to do.
I knew that already. I
Yeah.
did that. I tried that. It didn't work.
No.
Didn't work.
I got nothing for
That's
you.
why. So listen to this. Just like that's why I used to like. So now everybody runs social media ads, but I got into like Instagram ads like super early, bro. Like
Yeah.
when they like just put the promote button on, and like people were like running ads on like their selfie pictures and shit like that. Like that you would never see a Dunkin' Donuts commercial on Instagram yet, or like a car commercial. Like, and I would always tell people like, cause like Iconic would grow like pretty quickly, and they would always ask me how, and I'd be like, run ads. Oh, I did that. I put $50 into it, didn't bring anybody in. I'll never do it again. And that's when I was like, all right, you never do it again, because you're just opening up more real estate for me, you know, like, and now I'm not fucking battling against you for freaking ad space, so you keep not doing it, you know, like.
No, it's the truth.
And it's
100%.
and it's just like it was always like that.
Put this in perspective, right? Every day someone is quitting.
Absolutely.
Every single day. Whether
Someone
it's a
starts and someone quits. Every day
Yeah.
someone starts, someone quits.
Think about it, bro. Podcasting. You know how hard it is for people to even just release 3? You know? So it's like, if you just keep going and getting better as you're going, consistently doing the right thing, there's a moment that it's timing, right? It could just pop and your whole life can 180. But people aren't willing to do that because everything is microwave now. It's like, yo, I can go on Amazon right now and be like, damn, like I need new shoelaces, and I can order it and it'd be here same day. People expect that same exact that same exact thing to happen when it comes to like marketing their business and utilizing social media. Bro, if you watch creators from the beginning to where they are now, the ones that never quit and just kept going, bro, they all are starting to break through, you know, but they never would have if they quit. You don't
100%.
fail until you quit, right? Or you don't quit until you fail.
You make none of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, sorry, you don't fail until you quit. But like, I think that's a big thing for people is like, stop thinking you've done it all. Like, there's always something to learn. You don't think Mr. Beast, who's probably arguably the greatest creator on the planet right now when it comes to social media content, you don't think he's learning continuously?
Every day.
Absolutely he is.
learns with every video. Every
Every
video he makes, he
video.
learns. Same thing with me. I learn.
Like, yeah, exactly. But if you're not learning, what the fuck are you doing?
You're not growing.
You're wasting your fucking time.
What do you guys
Moving-
do with the content you guys have? Because you mentioned you're throwing up old videos on Facebook. Where do you keep all the content?
At this point,
At this point,
holy
my
shit,
God.
we have drives on. We probably have like terabytes of like content. At this
Yeah,
point.
it's a lot.
So it's like Fran has a drive that has a lot of shit on it. I have a Google Drive that has a lot of shit on it. I have a 500 gigabyte drive in my bag that has lots of snack time. Like probably our past everything that because we'll split the recording. Like half of the day he'll record on his phone, half the day I'll record on my phone. Everything that we've recorded probably in the past like 7 months I have on a drive in my bag right now.
That's one thing, though, for sure that we have to probably get a little bit more organized on, because I have a bunch of stuff and I got to start uploading it. Like, I got to actually go through.
We just need a master drive that could always be like shared, but we also need something that's convenient, because like we're dealing with a lot of files sometimes, and we don't need to fucking sit there for 45 minutes waiting for it to load onto our fucking cell phones and the computers and shit. You know?
Yeah, no, I have to definitely go through like my phone and like organize everything, because it is. You know, it's a lot of content. It's a lot. Like I have content, my own content, clients' content. Like my clients' content's all on a specific cloud drive. But when it comes to like our stuff, yeah, it's we have a lot, bro. We have stuff for days.
This
nice.
solid state, fucking fire.
That's what I used to. Yeah.
Great. You could connect it right to the fucking cell phone. You could record right to it. Transfer everything right over mad quick. Like, so I kind of like this better.
So-
even Google Drive sometimes, like if you don't have perfect fucking service, it could take friggin' 20 minutes just to download like a 40-second video sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is always just like convenient to me.
And also, like with the putting up old stuff on Facebook, like I have a lot of the edit. Like if I have the video on my phone, I could just swipe through, find it, schedule it, boom. Like I kind of know the date, the month, because like Apple and the photo album does it now. And then he has a bunch of stuff on his phone that I don't have on mine, right? So definitely have to get more organized in that sense. But it's a lot of content, bro.
And is it content that's unedited? You
have
save that
both.
too.
Both, yeah. We have
So
the
why
raw
do you
stuff.
why do you keep that stuff?
The raw, just in case there's anything that we ever want to clip up again for a story or for a
Yeah.
post. Like I'll take a lot of videos like of the food being made and turn that into its own video,
Yeah.
so that we have that to put out as well, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, or things like that. Like, bro, one of our most viral videos on TikTok was just like a place, Milano's, where they made the sandwich, and I cut that up and I put it out there, and that drew a lot of like attention to our page. So it's good to keep that stuff, like the making of videos.
Yeah. And also like not even just like also like if this shit really like goes crazy, it's like it's good to have, like, you know, like what
Yeah.
if people want to like make a montage, or like or
Yeah.
if we want to make a montage, like whatever, like
I
you
can't
know?
even watch some of our old shit.
Sometimes it's like
So cringy.
sometimes there's like funny moments, like fucking,
Oh, yeah, we
I
got some
always
funny
like go
stuff.
back to like shit and like watch it, like
Yeah, it's cool
I
to
don't
see
know,
the
it's just
journey.
a lot of bro, it's literally like I probably dump my cell phone, and Fran probably does it too. He has a different system, but like I have a 500 gig iPhone, and I fill it. I have two 500 gig iPhones that I carry around, and I fill it, and then probably delete 250 gigs worth, and then fill it. I was down to 200 gigs before I went on vacation, came back like 498 gigs, dumped that, and now filled it. It's like every 2 weeks, like my phone gets filled. You got to think, if we film a snack time on it, a 10-minute 4K video is gigs.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
gigs, you know. And if we do 2-3 of those in one day, that's
And then that
friggin'
doesn't even account
100
for
gigs right there. Like,
yeah,
you
and then
know,
you're
like-
and then you're editing on like CapCut.
yeah,
you know?
so that's doubling it. So if you have a friggin' a 15 gigabyte video, and then you put it into CapCut, now you have 30 gigabytes in one video.
Yep. And now with this edits thing coming out, right? They're gonna be pushing that.
I'm hyped
Instagram?
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
So
it.
now
Came
that-
up on my app.
So there's a
yesterday.
thing now supposedly. So
Oh, it's
Ryan,
in the App Store?
no, it's in the App Store.
It's-
You could get it, but
it's a separate app.
it's going to be open to everyone April 30th. It's like a CapCut, but it's an own app. So now though, I just saw this on a post. I think I sent it to you.
But
Where-
it's not available. We can't download it yet.
Well, we could probably download.
I think
I got
we can.
asked
I got
to
the
download
notification
early.
yesterday.
Yeah. So now though, someone posted this. Ryan Serhant, the realtor, he made a video and he got early access to edits. On the bottom left, above his username, you know how like it says like who's the video posted on the bottom. It says above it, this was edited by apps or in edits. So now there's rumor that if you edit in edits, you're gonna get your content pushed more. Kind of like what you assumed was gonna happen, because CapCut is owned by ByteDance, who owns TikTok.
Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
We're at the mercy of the gods.
100%. We control nothing.
Zero.
We're
dick.
just playing part of it. We're just playing the game.
We're just sitting here playing with our fucking
We're playing the game that they
sphincters.
give us, that they allow us to play.
Facts.
Let's end strong. Let the people know where they can find you. All of your hashtags, all of your handles. Any last advice and anything you want them to tune into?
Yo, Google Snack Time. That's it.
SnackTime TV.
Snack Time TV will be the first thing that pops up on Google. Yo, it's just easier, bro. We have Snack Time TV. I feel like that's what I've been telling people on like the street lately. It's like, yo, just Google Snack Time TV. All of our stuff will come up.
Yeah, it
YouTube,
does.
TikTok, Instagram.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can find He's Living Like Smalls, Francis Volpe. Find us anywhere.
Just go into the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you follow Snack. Once you're in, you're in.
Yeah.
Once you're in our world, you're stuck.
You're
in
at our atmosphere.
That's
You're
it.
stuck. But last piece of advice. I don't know.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Nah, just go after what you want. And it's okay. Like I said this before we started filming, like you can have a 9 to 5 and be an entrepreneur. I don't want people to think you can't. You know, I think that people just need to do what you love, go after what you want, create the life that you want, and don't live a life that others want for you if that's not what you want.
I love it. Any last words?
Yo, keep watching Snack Time.
Shameless fucking plug.
I love it. And thank you to everybody that watched. Peace and love.